Yo, people, we're here, so we're late. You know what it is.
Ain't my fault.
Ain't his fault.
Ain't nobody's fault today.
It's Easter Sunday, man. I was with Nanny, you get me?
Yeah, half a bit, you see it. Kind it up
with some good food and them things there, you get me? So.
And Guinness punch and them things there.
Yeah, it was carrot.
I see it.
It's what it is. But people, we appreciate you for being here.
As always, you know.
People who are here, throw it up in the comments. I'll bring you up. I want to see who's here. Let us know. But anyways, welcome to the Kombat Kings live show.
Jeez. Woo! Do it.
Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Indeed.
The usual suspects around the table, minus one.
Minus one.
The tallest one.
The tallest one. The skyscraper.
The skyscraper.
In the blue corner today,
By himself.
we have the braggadocious Love Chat.
You know.
Jeez.
Bragz.
I know I'm here, baby. I'm here. You get me? After an exciting night. After a crazy night. We have to be here to recap what the man like the style bender done. So on that note, cuz.
In the red corner, we have the one and only
My guy.
Greeny,
the
shooter.
You know.
Back on the red side, yeah.
Back on the red side, you get me, fam, bro. It was so hot last, bro. I'm sipping a red cup on the blue side, bro. It was
Nice to mix up. We don't know if we're crippling or blood over here.
I'm confused after what happened, bro.
Yeah, last night made me rethink a lot of things, but I'm gonna have to issue out some public apologies.
Mad.
And Rimz.
And also in the red corner, you got myself,
The
Rimz.
conductor and the controller.
You don't know.
AKA
the undercover ninja.
Jeez.
NID. All of that good stuff.
All of that. So, UFC 287. We had
Let me bring it up, man.
Alex Pereira versus Israel. Adesanya. And the African, the Nigerian champ. He reclaimed what he set out for. What he said was his all along. He said it never went missing. Because he said something about, what was it? 3 minus 1 is 2. And he said something about the 2.
And the two-time champ.
2 times. Hey! He had a lot to say. So, cuz, Greeny. What you not saying? What do you not have? Because,
Bro.
Greeny, let me start off with you. Greeny,
Talk to me.
Let me see. You called out round 2.
Yeah. I thought it would be early.
Even before that, I'll shout out Lankz because he said round 2 actually on the pod.
Yeah,
still.
he did.
He said round 2 on the pod.
He said
knockout,
early,
stoppage.
and he said knockout, stoppage, flatline.
He did.
Lankz come like, yes! He has that energy. He ain't here to give it to you, but I'll pass it on.
I know he's got that energy.
I'm seeing it for him. I feel that energy for him, you get me? I see it. But Greeny, come on.
Bro, like you say, he's a 2-time champ. For me, bro, for that knockout, you got the 2-time multiplier bonus, fam. You get me, fam? That knockout was brazy, blood. And you know what? What's crazy is, like, the way that the fight started, come out, and Pereira was landing that leg kick. Like I was saying last night, yeah, for me, when you see someone repetitively landing leg kicks, especially given what we've seen over the last couple of years, you naturally think, he's going to be in trouble later on. We were saying it. But Izzy kind of managed the storm. And then I know he's saying he was playing possum. Whether he was or not, who knows, innit? But we have to take him for his word because he's, like he said last night, he's the one that done it and he gets to choose what the history is now, innit? So he's playing possum on the cage. That 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, yoy. And then the hammer fist, blow. Dirty, blood. Dirty.
No wine. That's a dirty, but no wine.
Man loaded it up.
Man, all the wine.
Man loaded up the bowl, fam. And then when he walked off, man slapped the bowl, fam. Man said, no more, blood. No more,
no
fam.
more hunting.
Yeah. No more. Over.
Listen,
Crazy.
This fight was absolutely electric. Absolutely what we needed to see. This has been the best pay-per-view that I have watched all year. from a standpoint from the card that was built up to what I actually watched and saw. I feel like it was the main event did not fail. The hype, the energy that Lankz gave, you gave, the round 2, the knockout. A lot of people were saying that. I don't know why or how people. I don't know why people were feeling that energy. I don't get it. I still don't get from the history of what's happened. I don't get how people still was feeling a early. That's why people were saying to me on the live stream, "Oh, the guy in the grey hoodie, he switched up quick." Yeah, because I didn't see that coming. What? That was like, because I'm screaming. Listen, there's something that. Listen, you hear what I'm screaming? Yam. Them legs were getting yam up. Not eaten. They were getting yam up. Pounded yam. Pow, pow. And Pereira don't have to wind up a lot. He's got heavy legs.
Dense.
He got
Bones.
dense. He don't have to wind that up to make you feel that impact of what's about to actually hit. He don't have to. What a Pereira needs to do is keep you focused. And what he was doing was working on them legs and trying to keep Izzy at bay from actually doing what Izzy actually does best. And I felt like he felt like it was working. I even felt
But it was.
like, because to a degree I felt like it was working.
It was Izzy. He said he felt it again. Like it was adding up. innit?
It was
He
adding
said
up.
it. He mentioned it in the interview.
Even when he's saying he's playing possum, it's like, yeah, okay. He, like I said, you can write that narrative, and I'm gonna go with it because that's what you're saying. But bro, even in that leg kick, body shot, knee, it all landed. Do you get what I'm saying? But he just measured, like, went through the storm.
Like, when you really think about it, the significant strikes that landed from the legs it was in the first round. I think it was like he had like was it like 17, but he landed like 13 of them.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it
yeah.
or something
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
or something like
mad.
that. So his output was that high, like nearly 80% or something. So the accuracy of what he was landing and what I was watching is from where the strikes were actually landing. They were calf kicks, but they were just in that crease behind the knee. That's where you don't want that. Them, you see all those I call them the hooks. Anywhere where you've got a hook, your arm, your elbow, you don't want no damage to land where your actual power or technique needs to come from. That's where your technique and your actual, you know what I'm trying to say. And I felt like Izzy was feeling it. I could see it. But what he does best is counter style fighting. And that, listen, off the back leg, I'll tell you this. He loaded up because it was. Right, let's break down from round one. Who won round one for you, look? Because I gave it to Pereira on a slight edge of the accuracy being landed from when I saw the total strikes. And I gave it to just off of that. I feel like Izzy mixed up the shots better. He went head, body, and legs.
He was attacking the legs as well.
I feel like he mixed it up better, but I don't think he was as accurate as Pereira's overall work.
I wouldn't even say it's just the accuracy, it's the damage as well. I felt like Pereira's shots were more damaging. They were better shots.
Always gonna be.
200
They
and
are,
some
because
odd
of how
pounds, bro.
exactly.
It's a bloody monster, like Dana.
But boy,
But Izzy was a lot more aggressive, I thought, in this fight.
Coming out.
Yeah, like you didn't give him time to settle really. He was just in his face whenever he could be. Whenever he wasn't too dangerous, he was pushing the pace.
That's because
push him back.
That's because he took off the collar, bro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna believe this.
Wow, setting.
Yeah, I ain't for man them wearing collars, you get me? I ain't really for anyone wearing a collar, fam. That's a bit mad, you get me? But I can't lie, the story behind it, the Jet Li thing, yeah, man, respect it still. Made me watch Unleashed this morning, fam.
Hey, shout out the Fight Week show.
Jeez.
See you. Yes,
Big
it was
up, big up.
definitely personal for Izzy.
Oh, 100% personally.
Oh.
100%.
Hey, can we speak about that?
But listen, before we do,
Shout out Zach as well.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everybody that was locked into the live stream last night. And I saw all the live reactions because that was a real live reaction. Them reactions that's the entertainment. When Lankz says we are here to be entertained, like that. That's the reactions you're gonna get when you're entertained.
Had T doing the D-Generation X, blood.
Listen, but going back to this, when you get up to round two, because this was quite early in round 2. It wasn't like
I was
Like midway or something like that.
midway
4:21.
Was it 4:20? Oh, okay.
It was quite late.
Late,
Quite
yeah,
late,
it's
quite
late.
late actually. So, but throughout that work, I think Pereira thought that he had Izzy in trouble.
Yeah, he did.
And I think he did to a degree. And I do think Izzy played possum. I think Izzy got hurt. And then I think he did play possum halfway. I'm going to give him half and half. Meaning, I saw him get hurt. That last leg kick where it come underneath the knee.
And he stepped back.
And he stepped back. I watched you get that hurt you.
And then he lands
And
the
then
knee.
the way you. But what I'm gonna say is what I did. The 50% I give him is the way he maneuvered. The difference between when you got hurt in the first fight and you didn't maneuver. This is the difference. See, this is where Pereira went wrong.
He did maneuver in the first fight.
No, he just got caught.
But
Have you seen it on Izzy's page this time round? Have you seen Izzy's IG on his story where he breaks down
the punch,
bro?
Because he's done it every time to him.
Listen, you see
that exact same punch,
and he sets it up with a
with the
one
with the
and the two,
extension,
and then he throws like he just shows the one, but he doesn't actually throw it, and he beats him to the two.
The technique is sexy, bro. Second to none. Izzy's one of the best, probably the best
He's up there.
standing
He's up there.
in as an overall full striking.
Yeah.
For me, he's the best striker.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
overall,
UFC.
he might,
for me.
I've never. Listen, I get onto Izzy for different reasons. It's not if people want to say, "Oh, Izzy," I'm not the biggest Izzy fans for certain reasons. Not for it's not for his actual talent and striking and what he can do.
Yeah.
I get onto his wrestling. Yeah, that's a different story. But there was no Dagestan wrestling in here. This was all out beef and brawl. And shout out to the fight week show? Because literally that was personal. Not to go for any wrestling attempts. You said, yeah, bro, I'm coming to knock you out. I'm not on this play thing. And what can you see? Like I feel like Pereira was giving him the pounded yam. But he boiled his yam. He put that in the pot with dumpling, green banana, dasheen, everything.
That's
boiled. Man was flatlined. Pereira got...
Bro, but talking of taking it personal though, yeah. Listen, you see after when my man went some points at Pereira's kid and then drops dead.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Let me tell you something.
Why did you do that? I was thinking, nah, this is some Johnny Walker shit. Don't pop out your shoulder. But bro, when he broke it down after, he done it, I was like, fuck you know,
But you know why it killed me, yeah? Because listen, yeah, have you seen The Last Dance with Michael Jordan?
The
documentary, bro. Michael Jordan, is a legend. Obviously, everyone knows that. But fam, in that documentary, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Facts.
Even if you're not a basketball fan.
By the way, just on that, Kobe Bryant's 81 point documentary dropped last night on Amazon Prime store. Man, I need to check that tonight. But Michael Jordan. I mean, you've seen the memes, bro. Michael Jordan saying, I took it personally. Bro,
he was the worst.
That was GOAT stuff, blood. You understand? Because when you're at that level, and I see people online saying, "Oh, it was petty." Nah, bro. That you dropped behind, fam. He even said, "Look, if your daddy don't beat you, I will, fam." You get me? You get me? So and then he switched it up. Was like, no disrespect. Them man showed love backstage in it to each other, which was good to see as well. But
Rimz, what do you think? Well, hey, shouts out to Lankz. Lankz is going crazy. It was another headshot dead. An assassination.
Don't worry, Lankz. We already said you done it, fam.
Yeah,
Round 2
bro.
KO. Big respects. You get your flowers today, fam.
You get your flowers today, cuz. I'll give you that.
All three of us should be wearing this today still.
It's crazy still. I'll give you that because it was a clean round 2 knockout. You went Pereira round 2. He said Izzy round 2. Yeah. He got that prediction right. He'll be cashing out this weekend. Like, man, I'm trying to say, if he, but cuz, what do you think? What's your thoughts on the whole situation and the covering up and then the countering and then the flat line? Because I've seen Pereira get hit. Obviously, Pereira's been hit before. We've seen it, even in the kickboxing. Yeah. So, what do you think of that?
I'd say Pereira. I don't know whether you. He's not. I'm not gonna say he's chinny. He's not chinny, but I think maybe the weight cut does affect man still because he cuts a lot. He does cut a lot still.
That's you made the point I want you to bring up. Yeah.
And it's the amount of times he's done it as well.
Yeah. Because Izzy didn't give him a lot of time. What? How long has it been? Like 6 months or something?
Maybe not even that.
So he didn't give him a lot of time. But maybe that's a factor. but no one else has really cracked him like that to see. He's usually cracking people and sleeping them. So, well, if he stays at middleweight, might be something we see, but I think he'll move up,
I think it's going to move up.
Well, Dana said that he's still cutting 2 pounds right before 2 hours or something.
An hour before he's got 2 pounds.
That guy is way too. He's way too big, bro.
And
for this division, bro. Like way.
And we're talking about Hamza struggling to cut weight.
Yeah.
That ain't.
But credit to him.
Demon.
Credit to him because he done it.
Yeah.
But to have 2 pounds to cut, and you know that the last couple pounds are the hardest ones to cut too. So if you got 1 hour to cut 2 pounds, that's mad. But
so on that note, then of this, like wrapping this one up, like what happens here? Do we need to see number 3? Do we need to see it for the UFC? Hold on, don't just shake your head.
No, I don't.
I've got a scenario for you.
It's one apiece in the UFC.
Right now.
They've both been stopped. Right now. They've both been stopped. But once he moves up, he can't come back.
No, but he don't need to. He don't need. But hold on, he don't need to. Izzy can move. No, Izzy can. But Izzy, hold on.
Why not?
Bragz. After with Yan.
But Bragz, that's Yan.
That's not Pereira.
No,
different style, bro.
No.
Hey, hold on, Bragz.
And he's gonna be more comfortable at that weight. And he's not. No, naturally he's gonna. No.
But Bragz, you're missing it.
No.
You gotta
That's
think.
not good, bro. That's real boogeyman, man stuff.
No.
What? Are you mad? That's
boogeyman, man.
Yeah, but that's deep dreams, nightmares, and things. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that, Izzy. Yan, I have to use English terminology. Defeated him easily, bro. That was not hard.
Have you seen what Yan's saying? Yeah. Yan's talking about going to 185. He called out Izzy at 185.
Yeah,
he said, "Give me a title shot."
He's not doing that,
bro. Can you imagine
I
that
respect
fight?
it if he
at
can do it.
40 years old or whatever he is, bro.
He's 40.
Yeah, that's just for him to. He's just trying to get.
He's
clout.
just trying to get the bag in it. Obviously, he's trying to get another title shot.
Bro.
But bro, how can that's a good scenario? What if Pereira moves up, give him a couple fights? I don't think he will actually. I actually don't think he will go and get the belt. But imagine if he gets the belt and then Izzy comes up and steps up.
Does he beat Jamal Hill?
I think he
possibly.
Could.
Yeah, he could. He could. Depends. I think Jamal Hill could take him down and beat him on the ground.
Yeah.
You get me? Because let's be real, we haven't really seen him. No, but we've seen Jamal Hill on the ground, but we haven't seen Pereira really against a proper someone that can offensively take you down. But yeah, I want to see him at that bigger weight class though, blood, because when he's even more comfortable, more built into that body of his, blood, he's gonna be a problem against anyone striking wise. You can kill them.
Slightly, if he moves up, he could have had the quickest success in UFC, bro. Like it was middleweight. Boom. If he gets the light heavyweight,
and they go heavyweight,
he could have been
five. So mad.
Could have been like 5 fights, double champ.
Within like less than five. How many fights is he on now? 4.
He's on in UFC. I think this would have been it. But if he had after beating Izzy, if he had moved up, that would have been 5 fights.
That's dumb, bro.
Can you imagine a double champ after 5 fights in the UFC, bro? That would have been.
We're talking hypotheticals. Hold on. We got one question here though that actually I thought was kind of.
Throw it in. Because
where was it?
This is
actually I'll get to it in a sec. Let's finish with Izzy, then I'll come to these.
Let me just finish with this because I feel like I need to see a third fight just because it's one apiece. They've both been stopped. If Pereira doesn't want to make the weight cut, let him make that decision. I feel like the hype. I feel like both fights have lived up to the hype. There has a story. It's gonna have a third story, which is even gonna be. I don't feel like no one's gonna be bored. This ain't what we're gonna get into Amanda Nunes and Pena thing. This ain't that. So we're not gonna go down that road. This is like real hype story, real energy. This is real. Anyone can win the third as well. It's not. There's still gonna be people that's gonna say that Pereira.
Don't run it now.
Not now.
Izzy doesn't owe him it to run it to him now, bro.
Izzy giving him his chance. He's had his chance. He took his
chance.
Doesn't
owe him it, bro. He done him a favor, bro.
Yeah.
He did. He doesn't have to do him any favors
It's
now.
Pereira's time to give him a favor.
Your favors.
But it's even. So if I meet you again, I'll meet you again in later on. I don't need to fight you right now.
Is that Izzy's cool? No, but my point is, this is my point that I'm trying to make to you. It's not. Izzy's not a champ like that no more. Izzy, no, he's a 2-time champ. He lost the belt, and now he's got to restart his market. So my point is, it's the UFC's cool. It's Dana and Mick McDonald. Hold on, no, but kind of is. Like
there's a couple
man. They want to see number 3, and they know marketing wise, it can do numbers like this.
But hear this.
Why not?
Hear this.
Why not?
You know,
Izzy can't make the call. If Izzy maybe had never lost the title.
Izzy,
Let me give you- let me-
Izzy's not. No disrespect. Izzy's not Leon, bro. They respect what he's got to say.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's the one. He's the biggest.
Currently, I
Other
would
than
say,
Connor
that's
and
what
Jones.
Yeah, he gets the numbers.
I say
No, it's probably as big as Jones.
No,
bro.
but
People
UFC
love
are
him,
listening
you
to
know.
John
numbers
Jones.
wise,
But
I don't know,
UFC are
'cause
listening
Jones,
to John
yeah,
Jones.
It depends on his opponents,
Yeah,
bro.
people might not tune into Jones.
Alright,
Jones
but-
is as hit and miss. People really hate Jones. Bro.
Yeah, but people
There's some
tune in to
people
watch that.
Yeah, but they still hating, bro. Like, some
Izzy
people-
might do more numbers than
Izzy's
Jones, bro.
loved. Izzy's
Maybe
loved,
worldwide.
bro.
On an average, like if you
Worldwide,
put,
you might be right. Because he's got
Yeah,
he's
I
got
said
Africa,
that.
he's got Australia, New Zealand, and all them
I think
places.
so. I think he
So you might
does.
be right. But the thing is, with Izzy and Pereira, it's a bit like, you see, after you see a definitive finish, like look at the Fury and Wilder thing. Them man had the first fight, cool, it was whatever it was. The second one, it was a definitive finish. The third fight, nobody wants to watch that, blood. We watched it because we're fight fans, but most casual fans didn't want to see Tyson Fury beat Wilder again after he already punched him up.
Bro, don't compare boxing to UFC though.
No, but this
You can't
thing is
do
like,
that is different. Boxing's a way completely off in marketing scale, promotion.
It is,
They don't
it
have
is.
no countdown. Dum, dum, dum.
No, but
The
here it
guy
is.
from the favelas. Nah, bro, they don't have that. We can get. We're gonna get into maybe Javante Davis in a bit and rank what they have with all access, like with what they're doing. That's good. But that is a one-off.
But hear this.
They do this every pay-per-view.
But
It's
Bragz,
a different marketing thing.
The problem with these man fighting again now is that the UFC have invested so much time into these man fighting already. Do you understand? Like the last two fights and before that, like for the last 2 years, we've been looking forward to this matchup.
Yeah.
Pereira versus Izzy.
Yeah.
After the first one, it just added more legs because Izzy was like, oh, it wasn't a proper stoppage. Like it added to it. Yeah. Now that it's been a definitive done, man snapped the bow. Let him go and fight the next man. That's what he's gonna do. That anyway. He's not fighting Pereira again anytime soon. 100%. He might have to show off that poster, fam. I can't lie, that one.
can't even lie.
That
Yeah,
one
the
there
posters
cold,
here,
fam.
people.
We'll
We'll show you at the end. We'll lift up.
Yeah,
show you
yeah,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
The
That one there,
posters here.
serious.
Woo!
But no, you know who I want to see? I want to see Rob Whittaker versus Hamzat next. Yeah.
Nah, Hamzat's fighting Costa, I heard, apparently.
Yeah, that's what they're
Okay,
trying to make
cool.
happen.
If that's the case, then I want to see Rob Whittaker versus Duplessis. Duplessis sitting at 6. Izzy's talking about he wants to drag him across. Yeah, but I hope he don't. I hope he don't, bro. I hope Duplessis win. 'Cause I want to see Izzy smoke Duplessis, blood.
I hear you, but yeah, that ain't happening, bro. Duplessis is.
He's so
trash.
bog
I
standard.
think he's dead.
He's
Wait,
dead.
I don't even get on to fighters. But I think
No,
he's
I agree.
No,
I agree.
but
I
I know you
agree.
don't, but I know you don't. I know you try and keep it very like, but like I will get on to you, bro. He is dead food,
Hey,
bro.
that's
That
last
is
night has
dead
made me
food.
reconsider how I speak about certain
What's
people.
about my
Because when
friends?
we get onto Rob Font, fam, I'm
Right.
after. You understand, my brother, fam. You're there, fam. You're the top 5. Top 5.
Anyway, what do you want to bring up quickly before we move on?
Bring up this one from Tim Chat. He
Yeah.
said, "Is Izzy the third biggest superstar in the UFC after Conor and Jones?
Yeah.
Active right now, that's probably the top 3. Yeah,
Numbers wise, he might be number 2.
yeah, it might be more than Jones. I
might
think, maybe.
Yeah, consistently.
Maybe.
And I feel like Izzy sells better than Jones. Like Jones tries to speak too good for a person that's bad. That's
He's
done
in better
bad,
fights
in
though,
that
bro.
sense. You know what I mean? For a person that people consider him as, oh, this guy that does bad things, and he speaks too elegantly and like this. And people like, I think people are
Too
confused.
PC.
They're confused with Jones. Where with Izzy, you see what you kind of get, regardless if you love him or hate him, and everyone choosing to watch Izzy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like Izzy might even be number 2 in the actual marketing, not in fight style. Fight style.
Let
Jones is definitely that guy.
me ask you this, yeah.
Jones is the guy.
Based on middleweight and middleweight alone, if you put Israel Adesanya's resume up there, maybe against someone like Anderson Silva, where does it go? Is he in contention to becoming the middleweight GOAT?
You
Look at his resume, bro.
You know what it is? You're gonna say no because of the opponent.
I don't like
But
middleweight.
go back and look
But-
at go back and look at Anderson Silva's resume, like the names.
Because he's only chefing that I've given him mad credibility for. I'm like, that was chefing. The gun thing.
Yeah.
That's the best ring celebration I've ever seen in my life. That was what, brother? And the way you done it, best, one of the best. That's the only one I read. The rest of it, the division's not been good enough for
think-
your talent. Where
No, you
Anderson
can't
Silva.
do that, bro. Because you got what you got in front of you, innit? Like, you got to fight what's in front of you. So as long as you're staying consistent, you're showing greatness, bro.
That's
Like, I
fair.
think if he goes on
I'm
the
not saying
same,
he's not
if he goes on the same kind of run now, like say like another 5 fights,
He's got to be there, innit?
boy,
Cuz,
Boy.
I'm not saying, listen
And
to
he goes
this.
and beats like another 4
Boy.
different
Boy.
opponents.
But listen to this. I'm not saying he's not great.
if he
We need
beats
to-
Hamza, boy, I might even just
Fam,
different.
if he beats Hamza, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Different.
Yeah,
If
that's a
he
good
beat,
one.
no, I was gonna go there. Hold on, and let me. That's what I was just about to get with. Anderson's had still a better resume with opponents. The resume of opponents when you look down, and the all-around skill that he's had to deal with.
That's what I'm
know,
saying.
sorry.
This is what I'm saying.
just
I
clocked
don't
in my
know.
head still. What serious wrestlers other than Chell
This
did
what I'm
Anderson
saying.
really have?
And let's be real. Look at that fight with Chell. Look at how it really went down. Chell would have won those fights.
That's a big weight.
Bro, this is
you know.
I've looked. You
You
see when you said about when I said about the resume, yeah? I looked at Anderson Silva's resume. I think Izzy's is better. Look at the names he's got in there. Yo, Romero. Talking about wrestlers.
Yeah, but he don't fight as a wrestler.
No,
though.
Don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
You can't say you
Because
do a
the thing
fighting
is-
style and then that's not.
It don't matter because he is a wrestler though. By trade, he's a wrestler.
I don't look at it like that. You can.
Bro, Vittori is a wrestler by trade, really.
Vittori's dog dude.
It don't matter. These are the man that he's beat. Do you understand? Don't matter what we think of him. Those are the man that were in front of
It
him.
doesn't matter what you think of your opponent, bro.
What did we think of Rob Font?
Bro, let's be real. If Arsenal right now go and play in League 3, what happens, bro? Okay, don't do that then. It don't matter.
Bro,
Level
look
of
what we're doing in
opponent
League One,
is
fam.
always looked upon.
Proper
Who-
thing, Premier
who-
Leagues.
Who your level, bro? Greatness matches greatness, bro. You only define greatness as by when it gets overshined, bro. And that's only by when you come up against your level of opponent. Like I can go through different sports where they were great because their level of opponent was great, but they were just great like as a team or as an opponent, as them
What are
being-
you basing other people's greatness on?
styles and what they do overall in the octagon and what they've been through, the dog shit, the can you take also a beating? Can you respond when stuff goes wrong? What happens when, like, how long do you go on your run for? And I listen, Izzy's going to be one of the greatest fighters ever, and he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
Think of some of the
That's
fights
not
he's had.
What I'm not saying, no, I'm not saying that. Because yeah, he's
Look
got
at
one
that
of the best
Gastelum
styles.
fight. Look at that
Yeah,
Gastelum
he's
fight.
style.
Bro,
But-
no, go on.
No, I'm just saying, but just it's hard, isn't it? It's gonna. We have to wait till obviously Izzy finishes off his resume. But this is going back to what you said. Hamza's here. Hamza just tweeted last night. Izzy, it's my turn. You ain't holding that belt for too long.
But
you
is it
boy.
his turn though?
Now,
No,
It's not his turn.
it's not still.
so what do you mean? In two
He's not even
fights-
rated. He's not even
fought
ranked.
No
at middleweight.
one ranked, bro.
He's not even in the
So,
top 15
alright,
middleweight.
Forget that just for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
If he fights Izzy for stylistically, style up right now for style, what do you lot think is gonna happen in that fight? You lot tell me in the chat. Tell me at home.
You know what?
Hamzat Shemaev versus Izzy. Right? What do you think stylistically is gonna
I ain't
happen?
seen him
Hamzat-
do 5 rounds, so I don't even know.
I don't need
bro.
to see him
If
do 5 rounds.
Izzy
I
can
don't-
survive that, bro.
Izzy
That-
can't
that-
survive 2. Can he survive 2 or 3?
But Bragz,
Because
that
you gotta
fight ain't
remember,
going
you
five.
gotta remember, he's the bigger guy at welterweight all the time.
Thank you.
Usually, bro.
That's my
He's not
point.
gonna be the bigger guy no
That's
more.
fine.
That's my point.
It's
Not in
the
And
height,
that
not in
makes a
strength.
difference. That does make a difference in
Not
fights.
from what I see from Hamza.
But it makes a massive.
Bro, it makes a
That's a
difference in
massive
fights.
difference.
No. I'm talking about the way Hamza chain wrestles.
But
not for him,
Hamza
bro.
does
Not
that
for
against
him,
people
bro.
that are smaller than him.
Well, when I
He
see
can dive
somebody
across the cage.
When I see Hamza struggle to wrestle someone properly, struggle, then we'll have that conversation. I haven't seen that in the UFC. Have you not seen that? Him struggle?
Yeah, not
No.
yet,
Well,
He's
Gilbert
been like
Burns.
Habib, bro.
Gilbert
No,
Burns.
he still Gilbert. No, he slammed
Nah, he
Gilbert.
still took him
He
down.
still
He
took
still
him
took
down.
He
him
slammed
Yeah,
him,
he had
but he
points,
didn't really
had
keep him
points.
there.
Yeah, he had points.
Do you know what I'm
but
saying?
I think Hamza was trying to prove a point because at times Hamza was standing there.
I
when
just
he
think as good as Chimaev is, and I do still think that Chimaev, I think Chimaev probably does edge it. It's probably like a 60-40 thing.
What did you say? Shemaev weighed 217 pounds.
117.
Woo!
Yeah, but
You don't want that smoke, bro. With wrestling weight. And we've heard the stories that I'm wrestling big light heavyweights and them just dashing them up, dashing them
But
around.
you can't underestimate Izzy. You can't underestimate
But I
Izzy.
watch styles. It's not about that. It's just styles, bro. It's not that.
You know,
I'm not trying to style.
you underestimate this guy so all the time. And
No,
it
no.
just-
I'm gonna be
and
real.
it-
You
and-
have.
and-
You have.
You
You have.
can't
I have as
wrestle.
well.
You can't wrestle.
No, but Bragz,
Bro,
we both
hold
have,
on,
bro.
Hold on. Let me be consistent about one thing. When I first watched Habib, who was the first man before Habib had any hype? What did I tell you, bro? Before this podcast ever was near it even existing. What did I tell you about Habib? Wait, way back then. I'm telling people.
Yeah, you rated that.
What I told you? What I told you before anybody even knew about styles? I said wrestling beats everything. It beats that style. This style, what this guy does, you won't be able to beat it. And was I ever wrong? Because the man never ever lost a round except from one to Conor McGregor. So was I ever wrong? Thank you. Have I still been wrong? No. So until someone proves me wrong, then you can have something to say.
Well, hold
What?
on. Let's. Should we just move on to the Raw Font fight then? Cause you said you ain't ever been wrong. What do you mean, fam? we was wrong a lot this night, blood.
We're talking about styles in wrestling.
No, I hear you.
But in wrestling, bless you. But in styles in wrestling, do you really think he can stop that chain wrestling?
Nah,
That-
I
you really think so? After what
against
Yang
the
done?
cage, I think you'll have some success.
Stop saying against the cage.
it does make
No,
it.
Bro, it makes a
Against-
difference.
So what happened with Yang?
Wrestling
What happened
against
with
the
Yang?
cage
So what happened
is
with Yang?
different, bro.
So what happened with
Different
Yang?
weight.
Wrestlers that come from
Why-
pure
why-
wrestling,
Different
bro.
weight.
Different weight.
Wrestling against the cage is different.
What happened with Yang?
Different weight.
Nah,
It-
it's different weight.
no, but
Nah,
it-
Yang-
but it was.
Yang wrestled in the middle of the
So what do you think
freaking
Hamza's
cage.
gonna do?
That's what you should do, yeah.
So what's he going
That's what
to
you should
do?
do. That's what I'm
See?
saying.
Ah,
That's what you
Hey,
should do.
Bro, anyone else got anything else to say? Because I'll be here all night
Let me
arguing
see.
with
Let
these
me see Hamzat fight whoever first. Like Hamzat can't just jump in there. If he's rumored to be fighting Paulo Costa, let's do that. Do you
And
understand?
listen, he needs to put in work. That's not
Yeah.
the argument I'm
Of
putting.
course.
I'm not saying he doesn't need to put in work. I'm not saying that. My argument is stylistically from what you see. He jumped straight in there right now, which he could because he's good enough to do it. What do you see happening?
60
I see that belt changing hands.
60-40. I'm giving it
That's all right. That belt's going back to Chechnya. Is Chechnya?
Chechnya.
Chechnya. Yeah. Going back to the one next to Dagestan. Yeah. that
No,
place.
but for me, I've asked 60-40 Chimaev, but Izzy, you can't underestimate Izzy
It's
anymore.
not about
Bro.
underestimating him. I don't see you wrestling good enough. And that's it. It's striking wise, no one's beating him.
But
in
he's
this
got the
division.
power. He's got the
No
power.
one beats Izzy in the striking range in this division. But Hamza's the only wrestler, so he has the belt,
Yeah.
and he will keep the belt unless he fights Hamza. Otherwise, he has the belt forever.
I want to see if
It's
Hamzat.
simple, isn't it?
In-
Either way, it's very simple.
But in Hamzat's next fight, I want to see how he fights.
Oh,
Because,
unless Bo Nickel comes.
yeah, but Bo Nickel's far away. Yeah? I don't think Izzy's gonna be the champion by the time Bo Nickel's around still.
Maybe
Like,
he's still young.
Yeah, but I don't know how long. How long do you reckon Izzy sticks around for? I don't think
No,
Izzy's
I
gonna
don't
stick
think
around too long.
I don't think he'll be here for that long.
No.
I think you might get
2-3
five
years.
at top
Yeah.
5 more fights out of him. Maybe.
Yeah, max. And Bo Nickel will be talking about championship fights in about 5 fights time if he
Yeah.
continues winning.
Yeah, they probably won't cross.
I don't think they're gonna cross paths.
Alright.
And if they do, then boy, we're in for some good fun there still.
All right, let's move on from this because we'll be here forever. Anyone else got anything to say before we do move on?
No,
Rimz?
we've been on this for a
No?
while. Next.
All right, what's the next? All right, Gilbert Burns versus Jorge, the retired man, Masvidal. Guys, I thought this fight was going to be a lot more exciting than what I actually saw.
Hold on. I have to say this, yeah. Masvidal. Take that Infinity Stone tattoo. Bro, I thought it was one of them
It's real,
temp
bro.
tattoos, bro.
It's real,
That
bro.
is meaty. Oh my days, bro.
You can't believe a big man put that on his skin.
A
innit?
big man, bro.
Bro, it's not even an octagon, blood.
Like, man,
It's not even an opposite.
Bro,
It's a hexagon,
It's a
blood.
hexagon, man. Son.
bro, it is so meaty, bro.
Like I rate the thing. It's a knee. You get me? I rate it.
No, if you just went with the knee thing, like Anderson Silva
Yeah.
had the kick thing as
Yeah,
the
yeah,
logo,
yeah.
man, rate that. But all that circle business, that's
Bro,
with the
it
Infinity
looks like a
Stones,
plate,
that's-
fam.
Infinity
that's
Stones, like he's-
wild.
Unless he's gonna fill in.
That
I
is-
think he's fun.
right there as well, fam.
He's gonna
Like,
fill in the other part. It looked like a plate. You could put like the 2-piece and the soda thing on there too, fam. You get me? I don't know. Maybe that's the other shoulder or something. I don't know, fam.
So meaty, bro.
Hey, it's such a shame, by the way,
Bro.
that Leon misses out on that fight, because Leon would have gave you smoke, blood. You understand? Fam, you would
Oh,
have.
he's smart enough not to take that fight.
Of course, but
He
I'm
knows
saying
right
it's
now
a
why he don't
shame
want that
still.
smoke. He looked and said, nah, I don't want none.
He didn't even want that Gilbert Burns.
Yeah, he
Gilbert
don't
Burns
want
didn't even want to give him that smoke, fam. Gilbert Burns was
Yeah,
like, look,
friends.
we
Let me
here.
just beat you.
Yeah.
And
Just
allow
take it easy. Just take
I
it
know
easy.
you're gonna retire. I'm not really here for you.
Yeah.
We used to train together. You understand? I'm not gonna break your arm.
He like, don't swing too hard. If you do, I will fuck you
I'll
up.
fuck you up.
But if you're giving me 50%, I'll give you a little meaty
Yeah,
beating.
a
I'll give you a
little
meaty
meaty.
beating.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'll just take the title. You know what I'm saying? Title shot. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is what I was not expecting in the sense of I thought this was going to be more exciting coming from a standpoint of where Gilbert was fighting from. I know Gilbert's getting on as well, even though he's still a fun fighter. Jorge Masvidal, I see why you've retired obviously now. Yeah. There's not that much, you haven't got that zest that was once in you. I think is gone, and I feel like let me just bring one point up. This sport, even more than boxing, takes so much of a toll on your body, especially when it comes to training, more than anything. And I think a lot of people need to realize that. I think a lot of people need to have an overstanding, not even an understanding, that just the sprints, the wrestling, the injuries, the little niggle, you might be out for like a week or two just because you've just nicked your shoulder. Like,
but you ain't even taking a 2-week break, fam. You just grinding off on it.
And then you're making it worse. And so, like, this is a real brutalizing sport, and you can see where it catches up with people, even when you don't want them to leave. But shouts out to Gilbert Burns again. He got the job done. I thought he won all 3 rounds. One of the judges gave Jorge one of the rounds. I don't know what he was watching.
Could only have been the first, maybe.
Only see? Nonsense.
And I feel Gilbert Burns is giving you a chance. In
a chance?
So,
oh, he did. He didn't even pick up the pace. Like,
he didn't pick up the pace.
Bro, mini Afro Burns is a problem, though. By the way, you get me. He's slightly a problem. Like Leon needs to be careful when he's fighting Gilbert Burns, though, because Gilbert Burns can punch, and he can wrestle. Did you see what he said about Masvidal? He's like, Masvidal definitely was greasing before the fight. You see it? He said he must have been lotioning his body up for like 2 days before the fight. He was like, he said he was slippery.
Oh my days. But what happens here now? Because Gilbert Burns is calling out for the actual being the backup fighter towards the Kobe, if Leon Kobe fight happens back in London in July, if it happens, or having the fight. Do you think if they offer him? Do you think if they were to offer him Usman, he should take it?
Dana said he's gonna get it. Dana said no. Dana said Gilbert Burns gets the next shot.
Yeah, 100. I know Dana said
Did
that.
he? That's why he said he gets to do the weight cut.
No, Dana said whatever he wants, he gets.
No,
he was talking about the weight cut.
No, he was talking about weight cut. No, he was
talking about being backup.
Yeah, backup. He was talking about being backup.
Bro,
he gets what he wants.
Have you not seen? No. Bully B's calling out Usman. Bully B's calling out Usman. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Shavkat. He said he's working, but he said he's working.
Yeah, I saw Shavkat. I don't know, bro. It's all mad.
Yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait and find out.
Because I saw Bully B Shavkat, and then I saw Usman Shavkat. Yeah. I don't know, but things are in the works. But
bro, you know what it is with just quickly on that. Yeah, I feel like people have seen the dismantling of Usman. They've seen that he's struggling a bit. He ain't the same guy. He's not got the same ferociousness, the same mentality, and they're like, yeah, he's there for the taking, and that happens in MMA. That happens. We've seen it happen time and time again. A man loses these little. It's happening with Masvidal. You get me?
It's not happening.
We're like 4 fights deep into that. You get me? Usman ain't gonna get that far. Usman's gonna probably, if he loses another one, I can see Usman being done.
If he loses the next fight against someone big, just retire. Because your knees are done. We've known about this for ages. So just retire, bro. Retire where we can respect you.
The little factor there is gone. Yeah.
But shouts out to Gilbert Burns for just doing what he needed to do. And I'm a big Dorino fan in that sense. You know, Dorino's a bad boy. He's just a bad boy. And like he says, I fight anybody, anytime. You give me any, I fight. He's a bad boy. I rate that. And Jorge, game bread, go and do your promotional works. I see what you're doing over there. You've made big money or promoting big money into that, because what Roy Jones got paid.
Paying fighters crazy bread.
You must have made bread.
All them, man. The whole Jose Aldo, everyone, man. Yeah.
300 and something.
I think Jose Aldo got like 450.
Yeah,
you get me. So
serious money. So
well done. You know what? Round of applause, man.
Shout out to Jorge's retirement, still, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's been one of the. Do you think he's a Hall of Famer?
Bro, you see what? Okay, can I just speak on this?
That's a good question, isn't it?
You know, yesterday at the live stream, I was speaking about tiers of Hall of Fame, S class, A class, B class, C class, like the Naruto games. He's like a C class, maybe B class.
He only gets it because he's got the BMF for me still. Other than that,
so the BMF means something.
The bad man business.
No, the knee as well, bro. The knee. Minus the tattoo, the knee's cold.
That could be a knock. Like, you could be in the Hall of Fame for having one of the knockouts.
Yeah,
bro, that's the knockout.
But are you a Hall of Famer? That's different.
He is.
You having one of the greatest knockouts of all time.
No, bro, from the streets. Bro, you know what adds into her?
You
Can I?
can't add the streets
But
into this.
you know what
bro.
adds
You
into
can't.
George's legacy?
This is a
The
professional
Kimbo
sport.
Slice team,
Kimbo
like the
Slice
fact that
team.
he's got that
Yeah, but
association.
you can't just do it because of that, bro.
No. I feel like what he means.
I think
just
the,
do
B-
it
the
off
BMF
the
belt
record.
does is what done it for me. If he didn't have that,
But yeah, I think it just adds to what he means to the
I
sport.
don't think he's a Hall of Famer. In my
So this-
if
Cerrone is, then how is he
yeah,
not?
exactly, yeah. That's
He's
what I'm
gotta
saying.
be.
If Cerrone is and he's got the BMF belt,
You gotta think-
have to put him in it.
Bro, it's only a 30-year thing, you know.
Do you know why? Yeah, I know it's so.
So like,
short.
but that's what I'm saying.
why.
For them
But
to fill up that Hall of Fame and like we're
Cerrone-
gonna
you know
speak
what
about it
it
later.
is? Cerrone was actually a gangster, bro.
So was he, bro.
Cerrone never had a title shot, bro.
Huh?
In UFC, he did.
Cerrone couldn't win like a stretch of fights in a row. That's the problem.
Yeah, he was making
No, in UFC, you see that WEC he did.
Yeah, he did, but right for him it was right time, right place though. He literally, even Dana said last night, the knee changed his
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
He was a nobody before that knee. Absolute nobody.
I wouldn't even say that because
No,
this
no,
fight
he
this
wasn't,
fight
bro.
before
People-
this fight
No,
This
people-
fight,
This was a big one.
Put him on the map.
Yeah.
He was getting respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got respect.
That
for
one
knocking
put him to
down.
superstar.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
That created the
was
Scarface
that-
persona.
Yeah,
You get
not
me?
that didn't
No,
create Scarface.
I'm talking about the
He
knee.
was a bad man after this.
Yeah.
That created a bad man. It was
Yeah,
like, game, but you're bad. Like, you're actually super necessary.
Yeah.
That was after that.
Yeah.
Then
And then it was the
You-
two piece in the
yeah,
soda.
yeah.
You get me? He's got some
Straight after.
good crazy viral moments, and then the knee
Kobe.
just the Kobe thing.
Kobe,
You get
yeah.
me? Man's broke his jaw, bro. Like the whole I feel Jorge Masvidal is definitely a Hall of Famer, bro. You gotta think it's only a short history, man.
Maybe I
It's
made
gotta
a
be.
mistake. Maybe you.
Yeah,
If you got
Thank you,
Cerrone,
sir.
you definitely got.
Yeah, you got
I
it,
hear
bro.
you,
You got it.
I hear what Rimz just said there.
Yeah.
And I do give Cowboy, even though he ain't done shit. For some reason, he's in my Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah,
He's just
man.
My Gangooly, bro.
Facts.
I don't know
Facts.
why, fam.
We need
Cowboy-
to break down that tier system, though, man. We need to break that system down, fam. Car. We need to have our own Combat King system of Hall of Fame, blood.
Alright, well, let's move on. Shouts out to Jorge Masvidal on his retirement, man. And we'll see
Yeah,
what
big
happens
facts.
next for Gilbert Burns. Rob Font versus my guy, Adrian Yanez. Oh, this one for me. Oh, man, I am so upset. Yeah, bro.
Dance
Yeah,
cap.
yeah.
I should wear that, to be fair. 'Cause I'm a man that's been hating on Rob Font, but boy.
Does anyone want to spin it?
It's spinning counterclockwise.
This one hurt, man, fam. This one actually. And you know what? This is my worst victory of the year still.
Hey.
It's my personal. Everything I've watched, this one's hurt the most, and I don't know why. One, I think because Adrian Yanez is my gangooly, bro. That is a killie, fam. That is a what, brother? He is a respected fucking gangster, blood. You see it?
He's the best.
But you got the hat, you got the best hat. What? Them hands are. But he even showed it last night. He punched up Rob Font's eye in seconds.
Mash it up.
Yeah, he did touch his eye.
30 seconds.
Can I
Font
ask?
Said,
How-
hold my
What?
bit.
Hold
my
that.
bit. Still.
Have you put together the thing, yeah? The reaction video?
Nah,
Yeah?
nah, no, for that.
Listen, you see when the reaction video comes out, yeah? That right there is my favourite one, fam. I can't lie to you, blood. Man slid down to hell, bro. Man just slid down, touched the earth, blood. That one had me dying. This fight was
Fight of the night?
absolutely mad.
I
One
think
of.
one of the fights in the nights because
This card was mad.
wicked card. I had to like. These two are probably top 10 best boxers in the top best hands.
Yeah, yeah,
more boxing
defo.
hands in the UFC.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
They're
just
definitely
more
up
hands.
there. Definitely up there.
Technique, as in throwing uppercuts and
What I will say to that,
leaning
though,
and technically sound. Both of them are very sound.
but what I will say to that is offensively, yeah. Defensively, both of
Defensive,
these men have got
yeah,
a lot of work on it.
Oh, 100%.
They both get caught still.
I said
They both get
I said
caught.
it last week though.
But
Giannis does
defensive
get-
boxing changes
But
in MMA, though.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. In terms of like MMA boxing, it's up there. But in terms of actual boxing skills,
Yeah,
you're talking about people like
it's
Max,
different stuff.
Calvin Cater, all them man.
Oh, you wouldn't have put him near them guys.
After this, seeing how much they get, but the thing is, again,
Max
Max gets
gets
it.
touched.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Cater
I
gets-
ta-
everyone-
I take it back. I take it back. I take it back.
Everyone who's a good boxer
Kinda gets
in the
touched.
UFC
Yeah, you're right,
gets
you're right, you're
touched.
right. I take it back. I take it back. I take it
It's
back.
the good kickboxers that don't really get
Do
touched.
like Izzy and that, because they lean a lot and they do more
wear the
leaning.
hat for a second.
Yeah, the boxers, for real, they go all at it. But I feel like
You're
it's
right.
because they're trying to build more of an action impact fighting scene. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it's a more brutal sport. So I feel like it's just savage for savage. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
It might not even just
It's
be
just the
that.
range,
Like,
innit?
it might even be the range, the range, the smaller gloves, so things get through even when you're trying to shell
Yeah,
up.
but what you
and-
blocking with 4
Yeah,
ounces,
you get
you
what
know
I'm saying. So, yeah.
I hear you on that. But this fight was one of the best fights I've watched all year. Just for a round one fight, I'm not gonna lie. This was into.
Was this the first round?
Timing, yeah, first round, bro.
Oh
It
my
was a
goodness,
that's what I
blood.
said. The timing of both fighters was electric.
Bro, I feel like I was in there
this-
for 3 rounds, fam. I swear to you, bro.
Because it was fire. You were screaming from the get-go.
Yeah.
As soon as they collided, it was pure fireworks. It was mad.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. I said it though. I did say last week, Adrian Yanez does get touched up, bro. I said that. But what I did like about him, that I've seen him. What did I say last week? Bleeding. I've seen that.
Weather the storm.
That grit, and he go through that storm, and I'm like, yeah, you've got that. But Rob said, you said, man said, hold man, Guinness and Heineken. Man said, bro, I got a stout and a lager here, Reboy. Two pieces of different, Reboy. Lit him up. Yanez, his back leg folded. Put him in a coffin. Yeah,
Put him in the coffin.
he got put in a coffin. That was mad still. Oh my God. And
You got performance of the night for that as well, Rob Font, yeah? Bro, let me not lie to you. Look, I've chat so much. Every time we put up the rankings, I've said so much bad
I
stuff.
think everyone here has said
Yeah,
some shit on
but,
fonts.
bro, last night has made me reevaluate everything I'm going to say from now on, fam. I need to hold my tongue, fam. You get me? Because Rob Font, legit, yeah, this performance was brazy.
No, I was gonna say
go on.
this was a favorable matchup.
Yeah.
But here's the
yeah.
thing, it shouldn't have been, because going into this fight, based on the history of what's happened recently, I still, even though, okay, I agree with you, he's a striker, so it's a good matchup for him, I still would have thought Yanez would have done a madness.
See, you should actually join No Behavior and be another one of the hosts.
Why?
You're Gino like the rest.
Why? What I do?
That's what you just done.
What I do?
Oh, it's alright for Rob Font to have level who he got matched up. It's the level of opponent who he got matched up against. All depends. So,
Well,
but
no.
for Izzy,
What? I'm saying this was a favorable, like
Yeah,
the
in terms
of style.
style wise, yeah.
and that's what I've been saying for Izzy. His whole legacy's been favourable.
No,
No, but I disagree with
He
that. I disagree with that, though.
But he's had people that
I
are
disagree with
MMA
that.
fighters that can wrestle, bro.
Yeah.
Whitaker wrestled him second fight.
Whitaker, thank you.
Vittori wrestled him, bro.
And even though he didn't wrestle him,
Bro,
Romero,
I hate. All right,
full circle,
whatever, innit?
full circle.
Whatever, innit? Whatever. If you want to say whatever, man. Like, if you want to, but yeah, I just feel like there's certain rules for certain fighters and certain rules for other. I just feel like the greater you are, is the more expectations
Yeah, there
is
has
required
to
of
be.
you, innit?
Can
So your expectations are not on Rob Font's level, innit? They will come more, and I expect more because of who you are. That's the way I look at great legacies, innit? But
You
that's
see,
just Bragz.
you see Rob Font, yeah? Would you like to see him get back in there with Cheeto now? Because Cheeto's coming off a loss. Rob Font's coming off this victory. They're kind of going in opposite
It's not really
directions.
necessary, is it?
But then who else does Rob Font fight?
You have to bring up the rankings. By the way, it's mad, bro.
But that's not, because he's six. He's six. No, he lost 2 in a row. Cheeto and
Kelvin.
no, was it?
beat Cal-
No, he never fought. It's a different weight class.
yeah. Why
Was
do
it
I
not?
keep saying
You keep
Kelvin?
on saying Calvin's.
Yeah, I have
I think it was it
Kelvin.
Sandhagen. Yeah, it's because their man look the same still. No, they do though. Let's not lie to ourselves. Maybe Peter Yan.
Oh yeah, it could.
Maybe
but
Peter Yan.
that's-
That would be a fight. After that last night, that would be.
that'd be interesting.
Peter Yan ain't wrestling him. Peter Yan's gonna come and strike.
That'd be interesting.
He don't want no. Maybe Umar.
Well, but let's see because we got a couple bantamweight fights.
I think they're gonna chuck him to Umar. You know.
Simone, Song Yodong about to fight. Obviously,
Is Umar booked?
Umar's not booked yet.
I think they're gonna book him with
I
Umar. you
swear
know.
I saw Umar was supposed
I
to
think
fight
he is.
someone.
I think I've seen something. No, I think I have seen something actually. That's
Against
why I
who?
said that.
Against who?
Um,
Who's Umar? Does anyone know who Umar is booked against? If he has, because I have
me see
not
the
seen no
things.
news on
It's
that.
someone that's. I think it's a lower. Is it not Chris Gutierrez? No, Chris Gutierrez is fighting this week.
Yeah, he's fighting this week. Yeah, I
It
don't
might be
think-
someone that's not even ranked. You know.
I haven't seen.
Is he not fighting? Who did Saeed just lose to?
No, he's not booked.
Jonathan
know.
Martinez.
I
Was he
don't
not
know,
rumored to be
so.
fighting with Martinez?
He's not.
I don't know.
Okay,
yeah.
He's
okay.
not booked.
Yeah, well, if he's not booked, then yeah, I think they need to make that matchup still because that's a good matchup for Umar still.
Bless you.
That's a good matchup for Umar.
Well,
I feel like
fight
if
the
Rob
weights
Font
again.
lost, he might have been cut still.
What?
I can't.
No,
I
Three-
wouldn't say.
three on
can't
a-
be sick from be cut like
No, but
that.
3 in a row.
You can't give me someone who's
Yeah,
ranked and cut me
yeah,
off for
and
someone
then
who's
cut me,
ranked. You have to
yeah.
cut me off for someone who's
That's
not
mad,
ranked.
No,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
fair enough.
mad, bro. You can't do that.
Fair
That's
enough.
Weird, and you're sixth.
Yeah.
You're
But
cutting man that's sick.
do you know?
Not that shit,
do you-
man.
no, it's
Don't-
not. No, I'm not
allow
saying
it,
that
man.
at all. Yeah,
You
but you know what it
violate
is. It's because the bantamweight is so stacked. I feel like you can go from 6th to 16th real
Yeah,
quick,
it's
bro.
true,
Do
though.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
And
That's
that's why I'm saying 3 in a
That's
row
true.
against people like that.
But not cut. Just your ranking goes seriously down.
Yeah,
That's
like,
fair
you'd
enough
have to fight
say.
someone on
But I
that.
feel
Yeah.
like they need to make a few cuttings at bantamweight eventually. Like I feel like if you do lose a couple fights, I think you are on the risk because they've got so many bantamweights there, bro.
Prove your point. Let's see who's the best, innit? That's
Yeah,
what
well,
I love.
yeah, fair,
Best division,
fair.
let's see.
This was a crazy fight, though.
And on the next note, let's move on to the next fight, which was Kelvin Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Guys, talk about your karate style because I'm
don't disrespect the team. About karate, fam.
What is it?
Kung Fu, fam. I need you to make this clip for me, yeah? Because I was talking about this outside.
Karate.
You see, when he was outside,
Oh,
I was
man.
talking about Kung Fu, like, yeah, me and Sala used to do Kung Fu, da-da-da-da-da. Man was gassing the thing, like, yeah, it was sick. Basis of martial arts, da-da-da-da. He just came in and was like, fuck Kung Fu. It killed me still. It killed me
Because
still.
man comes to the ring and does all this.
No.
Like it's really gonna
I've
work,
actually
bro.
fought a Kung Fu. I sparred a Kung Fu guy on Tuesday
Are they
last
serious?
week. The kicks were like I was on the
just a
side. I
different-
was sitting on the side here, and then I was just watching it throw stupid kicks, bro. Like his legs shouldn't be doing this, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
Awkward. Mad, just awkward.
And you're just
Swings.
like, what the fuck,
Comes out
bro?
of
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah, yeah. And I was like, yeah, fuck all that. Take him down still. and then Mike goes, bro, go here with it. So I'm like, fuck it. Alright, so I go with him now. And he's throwing the mad kicks. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I took him down.
Bunda.
You think you know?
I took
Okay,
him
I'm not playing
down.
with
still.
that.
I was like, fuck all that.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
You get me? Man's gonna make you a visual in the gym.
Yeah.
Well,
Ribs is like this in the gym. There's a visual in the gym.
Like
man,
stiff,
yeah.
like dead rat, fam.
Fuck all that still.
But hey, Ponzinibbio, you was a visual. Cause boy, Kelvin Holland backhanded him like he
Nice.
stole something.
Face down,
He
ass up.
put him in a coffin. Because I'm not gonna like, no, he backhanded him like his mum, like, you know
It
how
was
your
a
mum.
reach back, bro.
I told
Wow.
them. I called it in the
What?
fight as well. I see the back fist because of the Kung Fu pass, fam. I said, I know that strike, fam. I seen it, blood.
I didn't even see it coming. Remember, I was like, what hit him? I
That
didn't
back
even know what hit
fist,
him.
no, but you see that back fist is someone else has done that recently. That back fist strike, yeah, I'm telling you, when someone's got hold of you and you throw it, bro, the power that you can generate is a different type of power still. Like people need to add that to their arsenal because it's a crazy strike.
Slightly, I think Kelvin Holland as well, because his levers are just so long. He generates mad power, bro.
It does. Well, you saw that with the Jacare
Yeah.
Souza fight when he just knocked man off. his
Even
back.
Buckley, because
Yep.
it's like he just hit him right on the end of it and just.
You know the strike that I love that he threw was the side kick as well, just to gauge distance. Because let's be honest, for Kelvin Holland to win fights, he's gonna have to fight at a distance.
100%.
He has to maintain that distance. That's the
And he
perfect
can't
strike
be
for him.
wrestle fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As soon as he gets wrestle fucked, that's it.
This was a great matchup for Kelvin Holland, who was on a skid and like they thrown in
Who's
Ponzinibbio.
like an old 40-year-old man.
Bro,
that
like,
used to retire.
come on. If
What
he,
did we say last night though? Ever since his injury, do you
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
him before his injury, Rims?
He's
Oh,
a
he's-
savage still.
Coming
Before his
There's no
injury,
problems.
he was knocking man out.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
knocking
yeah.
out a lot of people.
He was just crazy offensive on the front foot. It
Yeah.
was there was a snapshot of it last night. That first round, he was hunting Kelvin Holland, but just couldn't really connect. Like Kelvin Holland was able, and Kelvin Holland at that weight class is so tall. It's difficult, I think, for people to get in there. But yeah, man, I don't even know where either of these go. Like I do want Ponzinibbio to retire, man, but obviously that's he's cool. But Kelvin Holland, obviously he called out Masvidal. Masvidal's gone now, so I don't know what's gonna happen with him still.
You think Kelvin Holland can get into the rankings then now in welterweight?
15,
I was
yeah.
asking you that last night, wasn't I? I said to you, is he a man that can get inside the top 10 rankings? Because welterweight, I believe, from 6th down,
It's not too heavy.
6th down, everyone 6th up, some of the best fighters in the whole world. But 6th down from welterweight is a bit. I feel like anyone can slip and slide in and out.
I don't think they'll make this fight, but talking of someone that I was saying earlier, you know whose matches, what would be a good matchup for him? Duplessis. If he does get into the rankings.
You love Duplessis.
No, I don't. What I'm saying
is too much today. What an irrelevant man that
No,
was fighting.
No, you know what it is? I just want to get Izzy. I don't at all. I want Izzy to beat him. You understand? So I'm trying to get him there. You know, I'm just trying to get him to the spot, fam. You get me? But nah,
Black Africa versus White Africa.
nah, man. And also, can I just say, I don't even know if Duplessis is racist or not. Yeah, obviously he's from South Africa, so it's a bit techie. But I just think he's just an idiot, blood. I just don't think he understands that whole thing about the African champions and stuff. Yeah, obviously there's mad racial connotations to that thing that you're saying.
That was just stupid, bro.
But yeah, I just think he's just an idiot, but I think he's just an ignorant guy, fam. I think a lot of them white South Africans are ignorant to the idea that, you know, they don't understand that their land is built on racism, fam. You get me? Like, but no, Kevin Holland's got to be top 15 after that. For me, at welterweight, why not, bruv? Right. His name is big enough for him to be in the rankings, man. Maybe not top 10.
Karate Kevin, fam.
Allow that, blood. Kung Fu, fam.
Kung Fu Kevin.
Don't disrespect the thing, blood.
Right.
Oh, no.
And on that note, we're going to move on to the last fight of the main card, which was a big disappointment in what everybody, the expectation level.
Told you.
With Raul, Rosas Jr. versus Christian Rodriguez. Guys, what happened here? Like, guys, the hype train is dead, bro. I got derailed, defunctioned, everything, fam. It wasn't real hair, it was a wig.
You've scrapped the line, innit?
It was a wig, fam.
I'm not surprised, bro. I said this from time, bro. Like,
it was a wig.
They were rushing the kid.
It wasn't a real hair.
They were rushing the kid, bro. And it took Dana White to see this to say,
I still
what did he
like
say?
it.
18. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
18-year-old strength and 25-year-old strength. Two different things. Well, duh, bro. You get me? But yeah, man, they rushed him, man. They had, obviously, I see they had high hopes for him, but we putting him on pay-per-view, like first fight of the pay-per-view cards. It's a lot of pressure for one, and two, like, he's not that experienced, bro. He's striking, bro.
It's lackluster.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's got the wrestling, he's got the he's got the grappling there. Even
his wrestling is okay.
Even the wrestling, it's all right. Yeah, it's okay. He's just got persistence and energy. For an
18-year-old, it's good.
Yeah. But the striking, as soon as the wrestling weren't working, and you had to strike to set up the wrestling again, it weren't there.
Big man thing.
R.I.P.
grandma, but my grandma would have got away from the spinning back kick if you remember. Big man thing, bro. In her coffin, she would have got away from it, bro. Big man thing, blood. I promise you. You understand? When he stood up and threw that back,
and even the back fist,
fam, I said, what the hell?
It took centuries to navigate.
That was like the first strike that he threw. I don't even know if he threw a strike in the first round, fam. And let's be honest, yeah, it would have been crazy because remember, he took his back and he had his back for 3 minutes in the first round. Had he got him out of there, this conversation would be entirely different. But the gas tank just went, and then it was all downhill from there. And then, to be honest, yeah, bro, seeing an 18-year-old, fam, I work in a school, innit? When seeing an 18-year-old get tumped up like that, yeah, by a grown man, I just thought, that's not nice, fam. It reminds me of, you see, when I'm at jiu-jitsu or something, yeah, and like you have to go with a ute or whatever, like, and the ute is like good for the youth's age, and like they come in and they're using all their techniques, and no, but they're youths and they've been doing it for like 10 years, so they got all the techniques, and then you have to like, you just show them a little strength and be like, relax, yeah, bro, like, I'm just thinking to myself, fam, like, just stop, yeah, bro, just stop what you're doing, relax, because you're doing too much, and I don't want to hurt you, fam. But this is the thing is, yeah, bro. Last night, what happened is, man said, stop, relax, and he didn't stop, so he had to hurt him. And when you see an 18-year-old get punched up like that, fam, and his nose was already mashed up, yeah. So after that fight, bro, his nose was moved over there, his face was over there. Man's looking like Jurgen Klopp, blood. It's not good, fam. It's not good. I don't want to see that, blood. I don't want to see that, man. This line jaw, bro. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, yeah. I actually felt like Dana White needed to come out and say we're gonna cut him. And I said this last night.
You can't cut him.
Hold on. Not because he deserves to be cut, but because how do they match make for this youth, fam? Do you understand? How do they matchmake for him? At bantamweight, blood. The bantamweight roster is stacked. We're saying that, bro. This guy, bro, Christian Rodriguez is 9-1 now, I think, yeah? No one knows who a Christian Rodriguez is, blood.
That's very true.
At bantamweight.
I said that earlier as well.
Who are we matching Raul Rosas Jr. up with?
Yeah. And he still
I
looks
got man-
decent.
I got
And
youths at the
Christian
gym.
Rodriguez still looks decent for... And bro, who are you? Who is that guy, bro?
Bro, I got youths
It's
at the
true.
gym that I can bring for Raul Rosas. Like, let's bring them, man. But they can't go on the UFC. What, them man are going to get 12 and 12s whilst he's getting, what, 50s and 50s? No way, man. They got to cut him, bro. Put him on a development deal like you were saying last night. Something similar, I think you said last night they done it with Chase Hooper.
Yeah.
Someone, just do that, blood. Don't do this thing again, man. Because it's going to end up like the Sage Northcutt thing, and I don't want to say... I've sat here and I didn't think they were going to do this to him. But unfortunately, I don't think it's their fault. I don't think it's his fault.
Nah, it's their fault.
Done
bro.
now. He's done
It's
now.
slightly their fault.
He's
It's the
nobody
18, bro.
Sage called Northcutt's nobody no more. Isn't that he's finished? Like
Yeah. Nah,
done
but that's what
now.
I'm saying. That's what's going to happen to him, bro.
That whole hype. And I'm not gonna lie, Sage, because he was so young, but like he had the complete total image.
Yeah.
Blonde hair,
Super body.
Like, you get me, like spinning back. But you are done now. That's how you know you can get. You're not careful in this sport.
But don't get me wrong. At 18,
talented.
he could easily get to the pinnacle of the sport, but not in the UFC because he's gonna come up against another dog, and this is gonna happen over and over again. And if you've got 4 or 5 losses on your record, you ain't gonna make it to the championship.
The problem
things.
is though, I feel like his striking is so not good enough. So even for
But he's 18.
But he's 18 though.
You even have it or you don't. Sometimes
No.
I say,
No. You can
no,
train.
no,
You
I'm
can
not-
train
that.
that.
No, I'm
It's-
talking about no. I'm talking about for going through at bantamweight at this. You need to have like you eat like. I
He
need
needs to
naturally-
come in at a high standard
No.
for him to compete in that division.
No, but I'm saying naturally, I need to see it look naturally. I'm not saying it can't be like you can't improve or upgrade. That's not what I'm saying. He has no striking.
Okay.
I need to at least see, we have better striking than him. All of us in here. And I'm not just like literally the rotation of way that I can rotate and punch, bro. I can punch way better than
Let me
kid,
say
bro.
this though. Yeah.
He has no. I'm being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. Like from what I see, that was piss poor, and you're not setting nothing up. So that means what is it? Your IQ or you can't strike. I'm gonna blame one of the two, and it's only one of the two I can blame.
But for what if
I'm not
he's
blaming your age for that.
But if he's gonna stay in the UFC, I think what they need to say to him is, look, you're not gonna fight for another year and a half, and we're gonna put you in strike school. You're gonna go and train with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson,
It's true though.
and you're gonna just learn how to strike. Because if he has some element of like that type of style where
set it
he's
up.
maintaining distance with his striking and he can close distance with the wrestling, he doesn't need to be that good offensively striking wise. He just needs to be able to defend himself.
Curtis
He needs-
Blades.
yeah.
Curtis
Because he's
Blades
game,
get
he's
better to the point where you're like,
bro.
Curtis,
At 18, in that first round, his strength looked good. Yeah, in the first round when his gas tank was there.
energized,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's what I'm saying. But his strength was there. So what I'm saying is that if he's gonna continue to grow, by the time he's 21, his jiu-jitsu is good. You understand? At 21, it will only be better. But if he can just develop some type of striking in the meantime, then he will be good.
He won't
but-
be the youngest. He's not beating Jones's thing. Though. That hype.
But he's still got 4 years to do it.
No, I don't think he's
No,
gonna.
I don't think.
I
He's
think-
good enough. I think bantamweight's gonna stay the best for the next 4
I
years.
felt like Mokayev's got the best chance. I've said that before.
It's gonna be-
Mokayev's
it's gonna
got
be
about a year to
difficult.
do it, innit?
It's gonna be difficult
No,
because
'cause
he's
that
got that
flyweight,
injury, isn't it? As well.
And because that flyweight.
Flyweight.
No, but he was only out for 6
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah. Was he
I said
that
it. I said it. I said that when it first happened. I was like, he ain't gonna be out for too long because
long?
I've seen
He had
people.
an injury prior to that as well, though.
I've
He
seen
come into that
people
fight,
with
but
leg
he
locks
injured.
way worse than that, and they're calm. The only thing it was the cup. I thought that might have messed up a
He
little
had a
bit. But
shoulder injury prior to that fight.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So he was a bit.
bro, them man train in Thailand, bro. Them man don't rest, man.
All right, shouts out to Christian Rodriguez as well for actually getting the job done and derailing the actual hype and taking that pressure, because now we know who you are and we can't disrespect you. When you fight next, we definitely have to give you a lookout, because your record was like 9-1.
Now it's well, where does he go now? Where does he? Who does he fight though? Because he's not gonna fight a top 15. He after that bro. If Raul Rosas took him down in the first round and took his back for 3 minutes, what's someone like Aljo gonna do to
The
him?
Bashert brothers or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They will run through him. But yes, I would want to see that 100%.
I'm just saying, maybe something like that. Yeah. All right, and that was the main card. Let's quickly go over to the prelims. Just gonna run through it. We're not gonna, but we have to talk about
Oh
this.
yeah, the best fight.
This was the best fight of the night.
Best
And
fight
it
of the
said,
year so far,
what?
bro.
Best fight of the year. What?
Yeah.
Scrap.
Scrap! What a war! Chris Curtis versus Kelvin Gastelum. Oh my god, Kelvin Gastelum. That was the old school type of Gastelum that we know about. Chris Curtis, you were no shy shade of yourself.
Nope.
You was absolutely first class as well.
Action
bro.
man.
Action man, put on a performance. This was just an incredible fight. If you haven't watched this, guys, you need to go back and watch this because it was the best fight that we ever watched all year. As in like 1 versus 2, meet in the middle and fight. Like
And
not
fight.
just one-sided performance or both fighters giving that 100% all effort. Yeah. This was.
And you know what?
wicked fight.
You know what? For me, yeah, like I feel like Kelvin Gastelum probably would have lost this fight prior to this one, but it's very clear based on his post-fight interview that this guy's joined the cult, fam. Do you understand? So I feel like that cult energy.
Screaming
Yeah,
at
bro, he was just talking about crazy stuff. Like, I burnt all my clothes. Like, he didn't actually say that, but it's something he might have said if they just let him continue speaking, fam. Yeah, I gave it all up. Yeah, bro, he was just screaming off mad stuff here. But bro, let me not lie, fam. The striking matchup between these two was crazy, man.
I did tell you that though.
No one just
Kelvin
eating shots.
was the better striker overall because he's got
Nah, yeah.
quicker hands.
Spud me. I'll give you
I
that.
said that.
I'll give you
Kelvin's
that.
just got the quicker hand. Like they're almost equal, like as in striking, but he's got the speed and the agility.
But he's
where
been
Action
out
Man's
there
got
so
more.
long. He's been out of the octagon
Yeah.
so long. I didn't know if he's gonna
Injuries.
come back like that.
Injuries, the rebooking stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah. Crazy. What can you do, eh? But shouts out to both fighters, guys. If you didn't watch this, go back and watch this fight. This was absolutely a great fight. Let's move on. Let's keep going down the list. Let's quickly run through the rest of it. It was
robbery.
Michelle Watson. I heard she got she did get robbed. I feel like she won the fight. The split decision. Is Lona Perino?
Pinheiro.
Pinheiro, yeah. You say one more time.
Pinheiro.
Pinheiro. Yeah, I think she won by split decision, but I do believe Michelle Gomez got robbed here. In that.
I weren't really locked into this fight,
Yeah, no,
but
I think she did
yeah,
still.
what-
I think. Yeah, she take total strike 70%, 199.
was she beating up the leg as well? I see that did she get knocked down in the first round, like off a kick or something? What, something?
Like a teep or something.
Yeah, something. That was
Was
like a
it
front
big
kick
class-
of some
was it
form.
classed as a knockdown? No, that's the problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. Was it
Yeah,
or
it
not?
is.
Who knows?
That's the problem you have. But yeah, that was that fight wrapped up. Then we had Gerard
Oh my
Masur
guy,
versus Joe Pyfer. Joe Pyfer is an absolute savage,
he's
bro.
good,
He's coming
good, man.
still.
He
It's
looks
good.
good,
It's
he
good
looks
all
good.
around, isn't it?
Yeah.
He looks like a good all around fighter still.
Got hands as well.
Yeah.
What did you think about the stoppage? I know we spoke about this a little bit before, but
Punched him up, Matt. Gerard were responding. Listen, what I said to you earlier, if you are on the floor, yeah, and you're covering up, and 3 clean strikes gets through, like 3 clean swings, the referee's gonna start. If you don't move or engage,
do you know what though?
the referee's gonna have to jump in.
All right, so I was watching this fight. I watched this fight this morning, yeah, and I was listening to the Dana White post press conference thing, and I had the TV muted, and I've seen him get punched, and I've seen him on the floor with no commentary, and he's here, and the strike looks like it gets through or whatever, but then he kind of rolls over, and I was just looking at it thinking, he's not necessarily trying to get up, but he's definitely trying to recover. And there weren't really much being thrown at him. And I thought, he's not doing too bad then. And they jumped in. When I looked it back again, I agree. I think it was the correct stoppage. But I still think, because they were saying on when I listened back to it, I was watching with the commentary, they were like, he's not intelligent to defend himself. So I don't know, he might be still, because he was kind of like, his head was always positioned and he's got his legs up. Like when they stopped it, he was trying to put his legs to just post up his legs on the body. I was like, I thought he was doing a decent job.
Originally he was like this.
Yeah, when he was just cradled up, it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
It looks like you're really hurt, bro. Especially when you're on the floor like that.
Yeah.
All fours, bro. Mad. No man should have you on all fours like that. That's crazy. Anyway, moving on. Carvalho versus good. I didn't watch this fight, guys. So this is where I kind of tuned in at we were setting up. So we kind of tuned in at the Joe Pyfer fight. That's where we kind of got busy, so I don't kind of see what happened from here on out. But yeah, I can't really break down any of the rest of the fights. What's the early prelims?
Cynthia Carvalho's fall from grace, bro.
This was a good fight. I ain't finished watching it. I was watching it
Okay.
before I left out. But
Okay.
Bahamundes, that guy got that spinning heel kick
heel kick thing,
on Roosevelt.
I see that. Well,
This was a decent fight, actually.
Oh, really?
is it?
Yeah, this
I've
is
seen this
I
one.
might go back and watch it still.
Yeah, same.
Tonight,
Yeah, it's back and forth. Like he rocked him, then he rocked him, then around.
So the card was good, innit?
Yeah, it's actually.
Bro,
No, this is the best card of the
Best
year.
card, best card of the year.
Best card of the
Best
year.
pay-per-view.
Best-
of the year.
yeah.
We
There's
don't
been
know-
some
no,
good
there's
fight
been
nights.
some good fight nights.
Yeah,
Rich.
they have.
The names might not have been. This is the
Yeah.
ben for name value and performance. 100%, I'll give you that. No matter across the whole thing. But there's been some good fights where I've not known some guys. I'm like, raw. This was been a wicked
good.
fight night.
Yeah.
Like, at
Was this the
beginning.
best title fight of the year?
Oh, 100%.
So far?
Oh, 100%.
Maybe what more so than the Volk and Islam fight,
Oh, yeah.
just because of the finish.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, because it was more definitive. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Pereira
Like
was
a-
a dead
like a
squirrel, fam. Are you mad,
But what
fam?
makes a
What?
great fight, though? For a great fight for me, I like to see back and forth, though.
That was
This
back
was
and
back and
forth.
forth though.
And
It
round
just
two.
weren't. It was
Right.
only a round and a half, 2
Yeah,
rounds.
you went
Like,
see more.
the back and
I would
forth in
love to have
Volk
seen
and
more of
Islam was crazy.
It
bro.
was.
For you to not even say, some people say Volk's won that.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the reason why this fight for me was better because you have that definitive finish. It was back and
That's more
forth.
story. I didn't want.
I like to.
And the story, and the story.
Oh, yeah, the
Bro,
story.
you know how? Can I just say?
That had no
But
use
it-
to me.
but-
That had no use to me.
I
Still
hear
has no
that,
use to me.
but the fight was a good fight.
Very good fight, but
Yeah.
it still has no use to me because the person I thought that was gonna win won, and
Yeah.
it still has no meaning to me.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't do to me. That don't give Islam no credibility. Okay, when I look back at it,
I think if anything,
Islam.
It-
No, it
it-
does.
it-
It does. It does.
It doesn't. To
Volk
me,
was the hardest
it-
matchup for him, and I said that from the jump.
I can-
Habib has also
No,
said
I
that.
can agree with that, but it doesn't give him no credibility from where my man was coming from, up in, like from where.
if
he's coming
anything,
from
it
and that.
discredited him. If you're asking me, bro.
There you go. There you go.
But you know what?
Well,
As-
there you go. That's my point. Now you're making my point for me.
No, but I don't know if
Thank
it has.
you.
I don't know if it
Ain't
has
no, like
done.
that. No, bruv, you struggled against the low opponent that was lower that come up from weight that you
Yeah,
should have really put away with this wrestling that I'm so big on.
Yeah,
and
but
then
we've got to understand.
struggle.
No, but we've also got to understand that styles make matchups.
Of course.
And I do feel like Volkanovski, because of the, and I said this all at the time, but the height, the strength, the previous background with rugby and all the nonsense, I feel like all of that factors into the idea of him fighting a wrestler who's supposedly a lot bigger. When in reality, I don't know weight wise. Obviously, they weighed the same on the night, but you know, I don't think that factored in as much. Stylistically, against the other people at lightweight, Islam still kills them, bro. Like Islam versus Dustin is it's a repeat of Habib. Dustin versus Gaethje versus Islam, it's a repeat of Habib.
You know the only thing is though, Islam can get knocked out. You know? Islam will engage with you. Habib don't engage with you. That's
Not by
the thing.
Dustin, not by
No,
Gaethje.
Bro, his eye got bust up. You never seen Habib come out of a bust up eye, boy. His eye was
Nah,
bust
man.
up. Bro, he's proven, you're not listening to what I'm saying. He's proven that he will engage with you in the sense of fighting and go, he will strike.
No, but
Habib felt anything. What?
but Dustin ain't.
Hands were getting put on you, bro. They ain't
But
getting no more.
Islam does that to them,
Islam-
man. Islam is that's what I'm saying. Islam does that to them, man.
I'm just saying, if Islam gets knocked out again, I wouldn't be mad surprised. Like, I'll be way more surprised if it happened to Habib. I wouldn't be surprised because he will strike with you. Habib don't strike with you. That's why I'm like, that's what that
Yeah, yeah,
Islam thing. I'll be like, if Dustin was to put him to sleep, I wouldn't be surprised. Dustin's got that man stone are in Dustin Poirier's hand, you know. You see when Dustin Poirier pulls up his pants like this, yeah, in the middle of the fight, you're about to get knocked the F out, blood. You're about to get no talk. When Dustin Poirier does this,
Yeah, I
with his
see
pants,
it.
You see it?
Yeah.
He's gonna knock you out still. It's a problem still.
I say leveled up.
Yeah, well. Anyway, guys, that was UFC 287. All right. Done. Complete. What a fight weekend. Because we also had PFL. I didn't watch it. We also had one championship, which I haven't watched. I'm going to go and watch
Oh, the
tonight.
Friday
Stevenson
card.
as well.
Yeah, the Friday
Shakur,
card.
I ain't watched
Shakur
Shakur.
Stevenson fight,
Ooh,
which was I heard,
sweet
an
science.
excellent
Sweet
performance.
science.
Yeah.
One of the best technical boxers
Cool.
in the whole of boxing.
Called out Devin Haney and said,
Yeah.
he said, me and Devin Haney have sparred before and he knows what happens. I got the better of those rounds.
Oh.
Listen, Listen, that's a fight. I like that one there. That match up there is definitely one I'm tuning into. Fam.
Is Haney ain't fighting? Is he booked? He ain't booked.
I thought he was booked against someone, but I mean, if he's booked against someone, then just cancel that, fam. You know what I'm
He's been
saying?
training with Floyd though. So
That's alright. That's alright.
because Javante, Javante, is he still training with Floyd?
I just think
I don't think so. Yeah.
He doesn't really.
Yeah, I feel like them man had a falling out, innit? I think them man got back together,
but I think they're cool, but I don't think Floyd's
yo, for Floyd, I don't really think he's in there as much. He's just on a business thing. You get me? Like I think for Floyd, maybe I might be completely wrong. I feel like Floyd wants all their men to lose. You get me? Because the more if they lose just once, then they ain't done what he's done. Yeah.
I don't think any of them are gonna.
I might be wrong.
50 fights like him. That's mad.
Yeah,
That's deep, blood. 50 fights.
There's something about the small in boxing as well, just on this point, there's something about the smaller man coming up in weight class. Like you see with Floyd, like they get to a certain point and the speed kind of carries through. So when they're fighting someone naturally at that weight, the speed difference of a man that has been smaller and come up, they maintain the speed. Like Shakur Stevenson last night looked electric, bruv. Like, fair enough, the guy that he was fighting weren't of a particular level, but he's decent. You understand?
So when you set your natural weight, that's what your body wants. It's
Bro, the hand speed was just...
Yeah, because your body won't reject anything. When you're struggling to make weight or you're gaining too much weight, your body starts rejecting, starts over sweating or under sweating, and that's where your performance really becomes a problem. So
crazy night though.
On that note, do you want to get to some news, cuz?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up.
And on that note, we are back, and we're gonna start off this week with reaction to UFC and WWE merge, and what does it mean for both companies, guys? Where's my black roses, blood? I want some black roses, blood.
Man, say what's his flowers?
Yeah, blood. I want black roses, blood. That's what I want, fam. The expensive roses.
What are you saying? You spoke about it on a Sunday and then the news dropped on a Monday.
It annoyed me, blood. It annoyed me. I swear to God, I wanted to get out all of you, man. Blood. It annoyed me so much. But guys, this endeavor that have come along and swooped both companies. UFC is probably the biggest growing company in sports right about now. I think across the whole map.
Fastest growing sport.
Fastest growing sport. Watched in multiple countries at a high rate, and I feel like WWE's always been that across. It's always been an international. Everyone talks to them about where you're from.
Bro. It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Yeah, It's not a sport, but it's still a sport to a degree, in it. Like in the sense of you. No, but the man still have to. I know the man, but they
put their bodies on the line.
Yeah, you still jump.
So the stuntman still.
But it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
But you're 100% right. But the continuous stuntman's different. That's take and you're doing.
No, these men are sportsmen doing entertainment.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So it's
and they're on all the roads.
100%.
Can I? You know what? With this year, I'm wondering because, bro, I on IG. I got like there's one account there, Flashback Wrestling or something. I it's just popped up the other day and I started looking at it and I see all these old school clips of WWF. And I'm like, yo, WWF was the best. You see this merger? I'm wondering if the PC wrestling, because let's be real, wrestling, since them hardcore days and all the nonsense type of, them man used to get hit with the chairs and the little 4x4 with the barbed wire and all that stuff. All that's gone from WWE. They don't show that no more. Now they've paired up with the UFC. Will that type of stuff start to come back? Will it be like the grit? No, but in WWE, I think WWE benefits from this more so than UFC.
It does.
As a company. I think the UFC fighters benefit more than the WWE. In terms of individuals, UFC fighters benefit more. If, for example, like Conor McGregor can go and do like a WWE fight.
Yeah, he showed interest in that still.
Has he?
Yeah, he actually tweeted.
I'm watching that. You ain't gonna watch that? Bro, Conor McGregor. Maybe like what versus like a Roman Reigns.
I don't even want to hear him talk in WWE.
What?
I would not even, I'm being honest, because it's so staged. So now
but I don't think it will be, bro. I think Conor's the type of guy that will go there, chat all these nonsense, and then actually dust a man up.
WWE has to be staged for, bro. The other guys not as good as Conor, bro.
But Conor ain't gonna lose.
Bro, listen, they turned listen to what you just said. They turned I was the biggest WWF fan ever.
Facts.
No one will ever tell you.
Facts.
Who was the most? Me. I was jumping off of my bunk bed.
Yeah.
I would come in my room 8 times a day. I watched the
You
video.
remember the Nintendo? We used to bang out. What was the game, bro? On the Nintendo 64.
For the WrestleMania.
WrestleMania
thing.
The cartridge things.
I tell them about my life. I was the
Proper
biggest WWE. I'm telling you now, they moved it from Federation to Entertainment for a reason.
I swear it was because of the
WWF, the animal team.
Yeah, the animal team.
Yeah, the animal team.
Yeah, what's it? World Wildlife Federation.
But it was the Federation.
They should have scrapped that, fam. You get me?
They scrapped that. But Federation was more gory though. They remember. They changed the swearing. They changed certain things. The smashing of
It's
the
the
head,
Stone Cold era, fam.
Yeah, it's more clean cut now.
What was happening is kids were actually getting real chairs and smashing it.
Yeah, 100%.
And they didn't know that it was fake chairs, like.
Remember the adverts, please.
Do
Do
not
not
do
try
this.
this
Oh.
out, bro. It was at the exact moment of that advertisement. I was throwing my sister onto the. Understand, fam?
Yes.
Onto the sofa, fam. 5-star frog splash. Ba ba ba.
Oh.
You get me?
Off the bunk bed.
Woo.
I was
Off the-
doing that, man.
What?
If you move, I'm gonna beat. Don't move.
Yeah.
I just, boom! Oh shit! I put the cushion on top of it like it was a chair. Are you mad, blood? I had no brothers, bro. So you get
Yeah,
me,
sucks.
man.
I had a sister, my guy. Come on, man. You get me?
My little sister, bro.
Any
Get me,
means
man.
necessary, fam. I had to get
Anything,
I had to get the wrestling action in, fam.
But when it goes back to this, I think you're right. As a company, I feel like they make more money because I feel like they're gonna understand the way the UFC promote and do stuff. And I think it's gonna benefit them. I think Dana said it. The way they do things, they're gonna learn. I think a little bit from how we do it, and it will benefit them. But I feel like you're right for fighter, the levels of the fighters. I think it benefits the UFC because when they get older or whatever, they want to make that transition. They can. It's more easier of a move. But I don't want to see please do not make this happen where I see anything that's staged. Once I see it one,
I don't want WWE to blend into UFC.
I'm going to one and I'm done with this. They're going. And I mean it. They're all turning to one.
And you know why it's scary?
I'm being so honest.
You know why it's scary?
I'm not doing
Because have you seen the hierarchy of where people are?
Yeah.
So McMahon's higher than Dana, bro, in the hierarchy. In the corporation.
To
now.
make decisions and make things.
Yeah.
But it is still separate though.
Yeah, it
is
is.
They're not
Has
gonna
to be,
yeah,
man.
it has to be. Dana's still the boss and makes the rules over there.
People like Cerrone and Masvidal could step over and go in WWE right now. Like, and if that's gonna be the little situation, like man them are retiring and going into WWE, great. You get me? Let them go and get the bag. But I don't want to see active fighters. Maybe Conor McGregor just because he's Conor. But the active fighters, they don't need to be over in WWE, man.
Well,
unless they're doing like a boiler room match, you get me? Like,
please keep this separate. I do not want this to cross because I could see it happen. I saw this happening time ago. I told you this about a year ago. UFC is becoming way more WWE than what I like to see, and I don't like it. I don't like they think that they can move fighters up because they feel they have a right. No, this is a dying. People are getting viciously, basically injured and collapsed. Please respect them. Please, not because they're not talking on the mic. They don't. I get it to a degree, a little bit, but give the man the respect. If he's 11 fights, he just on the title shot. What the hell? Do you understand? That's what we come here to watch. The best fight, the best at the best stages. You know what I mean? So 100. Please, let's keep it.
100.
Want to move on?
Yeah. Shout out Michael. Yeah, younger siblings were going through it. Definitely.
yeah, facts.
Shout out Lankz.
Oh, mad.
Like that, yeah?
No behavior things. Have to make a man stop.
Nigga, man, something like that.
Mommy. Shout out to Lankz, man. Love you, bro.
For real. Let's move on.
Next.
Robbie Lawler versus Rory MacDonald clash at UFC 189 announced for UFC Hall of Fame. Bless you. And bless this fight because this is one of the best fights I've ever watched, ever. And this was crazy. Until this day, it's one of the greatest fights that you can just put on the TV. Bless you. And watch. And you get all action. This is all bangers, no mushroom.
Yeah.
You get me, fam? Like this was all that fight. Like you get me? No mashed potato, all bangers, really. But like, you know what I'm saying? No mash, blood. Like this thing.
No, this one had mash to it as well, fam.
You know what I mean?
This one was
A
bangers
machine,
and mash.
Machine.
Yeah.
No mash potato.
Even
machine,
caramelized onion as well,
Yeah.
fam. You get me? All of that gravy, everything. This one was proper, fam. Even had ketchup.
Yeah, this fight, and it deserves, man, the high qualities of both fighters, man. They were greats at their time, really.
Yeah, this was
great
1
at
and
their
2 at
time.
the time, man.
Yeah. What?
Oh boy, this fight here, even the way it ended was just crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? What a fight, bruv. And do you know what it is with we were saying this earlier, with like the 30-year history of the UFC, a lot of these fights that we're seeing that are classics, like this one, is gonna be a Hall of Fame fight. So I think what we're witnessing at the moment, where the company's at the moment, like the level that the competition has got to, bro, every time that we're watching fights, it could be another bomb. It could be a Hall of Fame fight. Like last night, there was Hall of Fame moments. You get me? The Israel Adesanya thing, the Kelvin Gastelum Chris Curtis fight. That was gonna be that might be fight of the year. One day in 10 years' time, you might be like, yo, that was a crazy fight. That could be in the Hall of Fame. Do you know what I mean?
That's how it works, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Shouts out to both of them, man.
If you haven't watched this fight though, then
What?
you're doing all the wrong stuff, fam.
Good. Watch that right now.
Yeah,
You get
pause
me?
this
Yeah, tell
and
your-
go and watch that.
Oh, yeah, man. Tell your girl there's a reason that you have to, you gotta do something, boy. You get me, fam? Like, and you get me, and just go sit in the toilet for like this, you get me, fam? Say, my belly's hurting me, fam. These times they
Or just go and do what I do. Just start an argument about something like, I don't like what you did over there. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself 30 minutes, fam. Yeah, bro. You could always go and apologize later, fam. You good?
Alright, let's move on, cuz. Let's move on to the next one, which is Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena 3 announced for UFC 289 main event. I am not interested. This has just killed my mood.
What did you say last night?
This has just killed my
Nobody
mood.
cares.
Nobody business, man. Nobody cares.
Is that real though? Do you think no one cares?
I don't really care, bro. This division to me is just meaty, bro.
And it's a main event.
Yeah. I don't know. This had to be, they had to have they have to have a better title fight above, and then it holds a bit more weight.
Well,
you
yeah,
get
the
me?
card. The card
Yeah,
holds
yeah,
weight.
yeah.
I'm not watching this card.
No, what? Bro, when you see that they're gonna put a crazy card on,
They have to.
the fight, the co-main and the 3 fights on the main card before this are going to be absolutely crazy. But they're gonna put Gaethje on here. They're gonna put.
Gaethje.
There you go. That's gonna be the
But
co-main.
that has to be a 5-round
That's gonna be the
fight.
co-main.
That
It
has
won't
to
be.
be a
It won't.
5-round
It won't
fight,
be.
man.
It won't be.
They can't make that.
It won't be.
3-round fight. They can't
Bro,
make
that's
that
exactly
3-round
that's
fight.
exactly the fight they're gonna put underneath this. I almost guarantee it, blood.
I hear you though.
Because that way you know you're locked in,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you're
yeah.
there now. You're there now.
I have to watch that fight.
You're there now, so
I
you
have
might
to
as well watch
Dustin.
it.
I
Do you
have
know
to
what I'm
watch
saying?
Dustin Gaethje. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're robbing me. But I don't. But I might not watch the main event. That
You
might-
are
I
going to,
will.
bro.
No, I might go.
You ain't gonna go and take a little break
I will
at the
go
main.
home. After the co-main, I'll go home.
If we lock up a live
not
stream
playing.
if we lock the live stream
Bro,
at the main event, I
Guys,
can't
you
like that's a
really
big
think this
disrespect.
deserves, like, come on, man.
Let us
Literally,
know actually in the comments. Let us
Yeah.
know. Like, do you actually rate this fight? Like, I'm not bothered to be.
But the thing is, yeah, is like the thing is, Amanda Nunes is such a higher level than most of the people that she's fighting. Like, who else is there in this weight class for them to fight? There's no one, blood. Hey, you got
Still there.
on the other side, my bro.
Other side,
Other
yeah.
side, they're still there.
Get
Bro.
your phones, look in your camera.
Just here, bro.
That's
It's on your
what
lip
you
right
do.
here, bro. You just-
Yeah,
just-
you have to
have
look
to
at
whack
my
doing
camera.
gal things.
Little-
Yeah, but you have to, bro. You gotta be. You got people be like, fam, your man them let you sit there with
fluff on your face,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? We start getting cuffed.
Oh, they're casuals.
Yeah, casuals.
Shout out to the people that were defending us in the comments. man.
All right, well, no one cares. And on that note, then let's move on to another fight, which I'm going to enjoy in your guy, Rosenstrike versus Almeida. Gets main event spot for UFC Charlotte in May. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Almeida is a problem. Rimz, tell them.
Almeida, bro. Only thing I don't like.
Go
though,
say
with
it. You
him-
say it all the time when you
Bro,
bring
I
him
think
up.
he should be at like heavyweight. Bro.
Because he would win everything.
Yeah, because you're looking like a cruiserweight at heavyweight, though. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Rosenstrike's
Like,
a big guy, man.
goes against one of them big guys. Like, I don't know. But at
He's
the same time, Rosenstrike, I think it'll steamroll him still.
You could just take him down.
I think,
Or...
yeah.
Do you think at like wait, like if he was to go to like he would beat Pereira at like heavyweight?
Pereira,
is a
a light heavyweight. Yes.
That is a fact.
Yes.
Bro, Almeida is the perfect reason for
my.
a 225-pound division. Almeida is the perfect
He
reason.
beats him.
Yeah.
You said that
Because of the wrestling. Because
Yeah.
of the
I've
wrestling.
never heard.
I thought he's on
But when I
Hamzat
say
shit,
the-
bro.
when I say the
Like,
wrestling, see, when I do this, like,
Oh, he's not on
one
Hamzat's
rule,
thing.
one rule.
Bro.
I'm sick of you lot.
bro.
He's not on the Hamzat
I'm
thing. He's not on the
sick of you
Hamzat
lot.
thing.
You lot
Bro.
make me sick. See, when
Yes.
I want to wrestle in
Bro.
thing, man's all like, oh, but now, yeah, dude, wrestling. Man said, wrestling.
No, no.
Man went, wrestling. No,
Bro,
you are waste, man.
I've seen man just everyone.
That's what your W stands for, waste, man.
You're
fam.
dickhead, bro. No, everyone I've seen him fight, bro, he just grabs them, and takes them down, bro. Like, and then subs them, bro. Like,
So that's that with Habib and all of that. And that. What was you telling me, bro?
I ain't say that about Habib.
He did. Why did you say, oh, his day will come? Then his day.
It would have, but he
It
didn't
would have.
stay.
And maybe it would have. Maybe it would have. Maybe it would have.
No one would have defeated that guy.
But
bro.
no one stays undefeated in this sport, bro. Your day
Habib,
comes.
Habib. No, Merc 29.
If you walk away early,
0.
though. If you walk away early, then you do, innit?
Yeah.
Shut 29 and 0 is early.
Bro, he said he wanted to get to 30. He never got to 30.
Don't worry about that.
Man set out a
Don't
mission
worry
and never
about that.
completed
A lot
it,
of
bro.
people say they wanna do stuff
That's
like
like you do 99% of the task
That's
in
like
a
you said
game, but
wanna
you
be
ain't
a
finished it
millionaire.
yet.
How much, what's the chances of that happening?
Oh, fine, 1,000,000%.
There you go. No, don't do that. Most people in their life don't become millionaires.
I
don't
will.
do that. No,
I'm not most
talking for the
people.
average,
But I'm
talking for the
not.
casual.
Yeah, but I'm not
That's
average.
fine.
I'm,
So, put that pressure.
Nah,
I'll
ain't no
apply that
pressure.
You better show
How
me.
much I got in the bank right now?
I don't know.
Talk to
I don't
me.
check your back burner.
Let me add up all my
I know.
assets. Let me add up my
I don't-
assets.
You get me?
A man got assets.
No, I didn't ask you for assets.
From the ground
I
up.
want raw cash. I want assets.
But that's how millionaires are based.
No, ban that,
Of course, that's how millionaires are
You're a
based.
millionaire on
I hate
paper.
that you
Yeah,
have
you're a millionaire
assets.
on paper. Bro, I'm
Yeah,
done
yeah.
100%.
No,
Bro,
no,
give me
no,
about
no,
5
no,
years,
no,
I'll be a
no.
millionaire on paper.
Brother, you are
Just-
cheap. You are cheapskates.
I don't
care.
say
You are
cheapskates.
A millionaire on paper, it's a millionaire, bro.
No,
That's
but
how it's
I want
based.
millionaire cash. There's certain man that could
Could
do
do
that.
millionaire
Can-
shit.
Can Fred actually take out £1 million?
Yeah.
In cash.
But he's not a millionaire. He's like
gone
nearly a
clear of that.
billionaire.
Yeah, he's gone clear of that.
different.
There you go. There's
Yeah.
levels.
Bro, he gets paid
When I
100
go-
million a
why
fight.
My level's different to your level. When I took levels, you know, oh, it's different. You know
But,
it's
but what's
level.
£1 million to Floyd to £1 million to you?
Yeah.
It's
That's what I
very
was just trying
different,
to
though.
say. That was what I was just trying to say to him. To the casual person who £1 million is different, isn't it? So to have a raw £1 million worth of cash, not assets, I said cash. Okay, everyone's silent. All right, that's what
It's a different question.
What?
fam. For you to have £1 million worth of cash, blood,
Yeah.
you got crazy money, fam.
Not really. There's
You
certain
ain't got
man
a
that
million.
assets, but they still got $1 million. Not really.
You ain't got $1 million in the bank. Cause if you're just extracting all your 1 million, fam, then you're a risk taker, fam. You got there by a different type of means, fam.
Well, let's see if Almeida can get it done. Do you think he can win the heavyweight belt with Jones there?
Nah.
But again, but like it's similar to the other one though. Jones ain't gonna be around by the time that Almeida gets to the belt if he does get there. Jones only got like 2 fights left.
True.
2?
Yeah,
He
Stipe and one.
ain't gonna fight a lot more fights.
No man,
You don't think so?
Nah,
I think
bro.
he should fight 5 or 6.
why?
Why?
Just to wipe out the division, then you're cemented.
But he ain't gonna
He
wipe.
is cemented already, bro.
Bro, he's old, man. He's 36.
Bro, beat Stipe, he's done. Like,
Beat
we're not-
Stipe and
there-
maybe
there
Francis
ain't
comes
another
back.
person beating him.
Maybe Francis.
You don't need to fight.
But he ain't fighting Tom. I tell you what, it's
Don't need to fight
Tom
Tom.
versus him. Tom versus Almeida is the fight.
Yeah, that's a good
That
fight.
in the future, that's the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, that's a good fight.
That's
yeah.
a very good fight.
You know what I'm saying? They could make that after this. To be fair.
Alright, well, let's move on. And on that note, we have Bo Nickel, return of Bo Nickel versus Teshon Gore, targeted for UFC 290 in July. So the return of Bo Nickel again, just climbing these rankings.
I think it's a good fight, actually.
Yeah, it is a good fight, man.
Sean Gore.
Yep, I agree.
I think it's a good like.
Teshon Gore is nonsense,
I
man.
think it's a good little test. Like,
For
who
who?
did
For
he
Bo?
fight? Who
For
did
Bo?
Who did both fight last?
Before his last
Oh,
fight,
that, Pickett.
Pickett, yeah. Jamie
That-
Pickett's
This is a better fight.
This is a much
I
better
respect
fight.
this more.
Much better. Much
Teshon
better.
Gore's a joke man too. Still though, he's got no gas tank either. You do know that he puffs and huffs and puffs after.
But I know I'm not saying that
You
Bo
do know
Nickel
that
ain't gonna
he's
win, but it's a bigger test for him.
No,
It's a
not
step in the right
bigger,
direction.
It's not bigger. It's just
Sean
a
Gore
test.
better
It's
than
a-
Jamie Pickett.
It's
Yeah,
a step in
yeah,
the, it's
I'll
a step
give
in the
you
right
that.
direction.
I'll give you that, but it's not a bigger test. It's just a guy.
Nah.
Yeah, it's not a bigger test.
When's UFC 290 then? Oh, July.
July.
It's a guy.
Is that the International Fight Week thing?
I don't know if it's that one. Might
Okay.
be.
Fair enough.
July.
July, that could be UK.
July.
That's what they're saying about the UK card, no?
Might make
They're saying
that,
the
yeah.
Colby Leon in July. So maybe
Might
this is
make
in
it
July.
Yeah,
Because they did say, remember, Bo Nickel was supposed to be in the UK last time.
Yeah.
Remember? So,
Yeah.
what are you saying? Will you buy a ticket if Bo Nickel's there?
No.
Are you mad, brother? You're buzzing. Man said buy a ticket for Bo Nickel.
What? Not along with the rest of the fights?
If Hamzat turns up with John Jones and them, man, I'm buying a ticket. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I might buy a ticket
Yeah,
then.
brother,
Still.
I'll buy a ticket. Yeah, Hamzat, Johnny.
Bro, if they
yeah,
put
I
them
turn
man
up.
on the card, that ticket ain't going to be $5, bro. That ticket is going to be 1,500.
500,
Yeah, bro.
500.
I'm going to need a milli for that one,
Yeah,
fam.
tell you that now.
Uh,
Alright, well, I think
that's
that's the
it.
news wrapped up.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Alright, let's quickly get into next week's card.
Cool.
Do it. Next week's card.
Card is nice as
Oh
well.
my god, this April is stacked. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, now you know. Next week's card is Arnold Allen versus Max Holloway. Oh my god. This is going to be absolutely fun. This is like going to Fort Park. You get me, fam, man.
I say you're riding stealth.
Brother, this is going to be absolutely fun to watch. What? The return of Max blessed Holloway. I haven't seen this guy in a whole year.
Versus
Who I think one of the guys that could be a real problem at this weight, at featherweight, who I think probably coming for that title. You might not think he's beating Volks. That's a question for another day. But I think he's definitely a competitor, and he's definitely violent when he fights.
Do you think
Arnold Allen?
Do you think he beats Max?
Ooh. Yeah, I think he beats Max. You know.
Really? How though?
5 rounds. Has he done 5 rounds?
I don't think this is his first 5 rounder. I don't think this is his first 5 rounder. I think this is the first time he's gonna go 5 rounds. I think it was his last fight, not 5 rounds, but he never went it.
I don't. Did he main event? He did, but I think.
I don't think he went 5 rounds.
I'm gonna say something weird, and I'm gonna say that
Went
he
out
subs
against
Max,
someone
you
like
know?
Calvin K or something.
Yeah.
I think he subs him. Sounds weird, isn't it?
Some match.
Do you know why? Because Arnold's jiu-jitsu's underrated, yeah? Max is fully legit, but I feel like it's underrated, and I feel like it's not going to be looked at on this fight. I don't think they're going to study. I don't think Max is going to study this, and I think that's where Arnold might.
Don't think Max is gonna
'Cause
study what?
The jiu-jitsu side of Arnold. I don't think he's going to study that.
But
I
he's
think
got years.
gonna
He
fight-
does have years in the
Coaches
bank
are on
though.
point still, I'm not gonna lie.
Say again.
His coaches are on point.
Yeah, but Max has got
Yeah.
good jiu-jitsu anyway.
No. I think it's legit.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't think he's good. I didn't say that. It's not good. I just don't think they're going to study it, and I think it's going to be more of a shock. Because I think Arnold's got good
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
yeah, he does.
Legit.
Solid, yeah.
Like proper, legit. I think it's going to be more of a shock to the way he sets it up. 'Cause I think his IQ is very high, Arnold. as
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
Yeah,
But I feel like my fear, is that more recently what I've done is like I've had a bit of a recency bias with certain man, so it's made me misjudge certain fights. Like whereas like I feel like before I would not look just at the last couple of fights, I'll look at the history of it. So like I don't want to overlook Max in this fight because Max is possibly still that guy,
Yeah,
still
bro,
Max
still
Holloway.
Max
You get
Holloway,
me?
bro.
And Max Holloway's killed everyone at featherweight aside from Volks.
Yeah.
You get me? But then I also think, what would Volks do to Arnold Allen? I don't know. You get me? I'm gonna back Arnold Allen, cause you know what I'm saying? He's here, fam. He's from here, so I gotta back him.
Very own.
So big up Arnold Allen and good luck, my guy. You get me? But
And he was like Cage Warriors, bro. And he's quite.
yeah,
He's not.
little bolo there. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
he's quite jacked, bro. Like you get me? He's stacked, bro. Like he's not skinny, like built slim, like your typical maybe featherweight, like how some of them are built. He's like a bit like Volks. He's on a Volks, but he's taller. But he's a bit. You know what I'm saying? A bit jacked. Like,
I worry about Max's boxing. Because Max still has those random performances in there where he can just go in there, and I do feel like what you're saying. I think Arnold has to mix it up with Max for him to be successful. He has to mix it up, in my opinion.
Yeah, you don't want Max to get comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, if Max starts getting comfortable,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
And he
those-
starts
make it
and he
hard.
starts doing this, fam. He's
Yeah.
looking over here and he's boxing you, fam. Like, nah, you don't want
Like,
to see any of that.
What's it name? Yeah, made him uncomfortable still. 'Cause
Yeah.
he brought out wrestler Max still.
Yeah.
But for me in this, I think I'm still gonna go match, but deep waters.
Stoppage.
You know, like
This decision.
This
5 rounds.
Bro, if this
Ooh.
is a 5-round fight,
But
then
you're
we are
saying you
in
haven't
for a
seen Arnold
treat.
do 5 rounds.
He
so
hasn't
this is
done
the test.
five
I know.
before.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 5 rounder. He won
stopped-
that
he
Smoked
stopped.
him early.
injury.
Oh, injury.
That injury.
Oh, yeah, the injury, yeah.
What was the injury
Oh,
again?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the ACL or whatever.
So yeah, we ain't seen him
yeah,
do
okay, cool.
deep rounds in it. So I think Max might be able to steal this, man. If he's consistently pressure
experience.
and experience, and yeah.
I hear you on the experience. Like, I'm not mad at Max.
Because who
It's
stops
really-
Max, bro? Stops Max.
The thing is, again,
It's coming towards that time.
thank you.
Folks is stop, like, beat you up like the way you have. Bosh your
But he
ass,
took
bro.
time off though.
That's
He-
quite-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
on
he's
that.
bro. The
Arnold's
history of
coming,
how many
bro.
shots he's taken in,
And Arnold's coming, bro. Arnold
hits
is
hard.
Fresh.
Does kind of hit hard.
He hits hard. Arnold can put you away, and he's got a nice. Like, I like.
Nah,
but
you might be
Arnold,
right, you know.
He goes from head to shop, like, but like he mixes it up more.
Mix it up.
Yeah, like.
So does
Oh,
Max.
man.
So
He's
does
got a
Max.
lovely high kick as well, Arnold. He's got a lovely high kick. The way he switches that high kick, it's lovely. I'm not saying he's gonna catch Max with it like that, but it's showing different styles that have to make you think.
I'm gonna say Arnold Allen by stoppage, which I weren't ever gonna do still. But yeah, you man, I wanted to back Arnold Allen, and yeah, he does hit hard. And I think I agree with you about the point
That's
about
why I
the
said
build up.
stoppage, yeah.
But I think knockout. I don't think submission. I think knockout still.
He might knock him. He could. I could
Late.
Fourth
Fourth or fifth.
Deep.
Yeah.
But Arnold's also bloodied up.
Yeah.
Punched up as well. Arnold's gonna look a bit of messy.
Yeah, bro, if this goes 5 rounds, we are in for a treat. Let me just quickly say this on Lanx's behalf, innit? I haven't spoken to Lankz about this, but Max is going to win. That's why I'm going to just say that for Lankz, innit?
Because that's his
We're
guy
2-2
still.
in this still. We're 2-2.
He's on the blessed is best, baby.
Yeah.
Quick question, yeah. I shouldn't say this because I'm not trying to put no disrespect onto Arnold Allen, but if Max was to ever fight Volks again, do you think he'd ever win that? Do you think he could ever win that? Do you think he could do that Izzy thing?
I don't think. Nah.
Why you close your eyes like that? I had to bring up the Izzy thing.
Nah,
'cause
not
it's
like
you
the-
need-
not like
you
the
need to
Izzy.
Come back and ever
I don't think so,
redeem.
If Max comes with a collar, then maybe. You get me? If Max comes with a collar, then maybe, fam.
All right, well, let's take a look at the rest of this card. Let's see what else this card has.
got some good
in for us.
fights on it, man.
Ooh, Edison Barboza versus Billy Quarantillo.
Quarantillo's looked good lately as well,
Quarantillo's a
man.
good little fighter, all around fighter still.
He's looked
He can-
good
yeah.
lately, man.
And Barboza is getting on now. Barboza is still one of the best actual kickers we've ever seen in the UFC, innit?
It's at featherweight though, man.
Like just generally
what,
throwing
kicks?
that, just throwing that leg
Oh,
kick.
yeah.
He's one of the best that we've ever seen, innit?
Spinning
what?
kick. Yeah.
Devastating. I mean, do you think he still has anything in him, Barboza? Honest.
He has a tendency to be out wrestled, and I feel
Always
like
that,
Quarantillo can easily out wrestle him. And I feel like that is what will happen. I would like to see the odds on this fight. I feel like I'm gonna be betting on Billy Quarantillo. I feel you see with the these guys that go down in weight class towards the back end of their career. It happened with Jose Aldo. It's like you're really just but you're just chasing you're chasing the belt a little bit, and you've lost that edge.
I feel like
and
they fade bad. Like
yeah.
they do that.
I feel like Edson Barboza is obviously at the back end of his career, fading a little bit. He's tried to drop down in weight class. He's lost a fight at featherweight, hasn't he? Or did he win his... How many fights he had at featherweight? 1 or 2 maybe. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work out well for him here still. I think he's going to lose this fight.
Yeah, I've got Billy on decision.
He's
here
lost
still.
his last 2.
Yeah, at featherweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. And it's similar with Aldo, bruv. Once you're off... And let's be real, no disrespect, but these like people from Brazil... A lot of them were probably on roids back in the day, fam. You get me? I feel like the Edson thing, when he was at lightweight and he was super stacked and athletically like ridiculous, throwing all these mad spinning attacks. But fam, in this sport, he's definitely on roids, bro. If Amir Khan was on roids in that sport that's been going on for that many years, yeah, then in this sport, we're talking
How
about
long's you been in this thing?
like 20 seconds, fam. You get me, fam?
It was like
Put like 7
the
years.
Reebok deal when they got the Reebok.
Like
deal.
7, 8 years.
Yeah, the Reebok deal, exactly.
Around there.
But we're talking about 30 years, bro. Like Edson Barboza's
So we're
stretch was
talking-
way before
We're talking
USADA.
10 years now, isn't it? Plus now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Something
like
like that.
10 years or something. 10 to 12 years he's been around. So, yeah, but I got Billy decision. That's how I
Decision,
put
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh no, I got Billy's submission.
Submission.
Is
I
it?
got a
I don't
submission.
think he subs him. I think Edison will hang in there. I think it'll do.
Likewise, Edson might pull off a madness. You get me? I feel like if Edson is going to win, he's going to do a madness. And hopefully he does, because I like to see that.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next fight, which is Dustin Jacoby versus Amzat Mazukhanov.
Zakhanov.
Something like that, Mazukhanov or Mazakhanov.
And that weren't one of your worst ones, still. That weren't one of your
yeah,
worst
that
ones.
was
You done well there,
decent,
still. You done well there.
decent,
You done
that
well
one.
there.
Yeah, you want to give me a round of applause for that one?
Nah, I ain't going to give you a round of applause,
That's-
fam. I ain't giving no man a round of applause, fam.
Oh, now you know I know a round of applause. Oh. But listen, this is gonna be another light heavyweight kind of filler. These guys are both
Sam
in the
Zakhanov
rankings.
hasn't lost
Against
since
who?
he's in the UFC. I swear.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't feel like he hasn't lost, you know, in the UFC.
He hasn't.
Yeah, he's 12-0. Yeah, he hasn't lost.
I thought you said he has lost.
No,
I was,
hasn't.
I was trying to work it out. Has he lost? I don't think
He's
so.
ranked 15th, and I take it the wrestling's what's gonna be the key to this
Wrestling, he's a striker, bro.
Yeah, he's a striker.
He's a striker, bro.
Just because you see that Russian flag there,
Yeah.
100%.
and you see a man with a little beard and a mad hairline.
For some reason, I don't
He's
know
a
why,
striker
man.
against another striker, Jacoby. Jacoby fought
I know about
Pereira
Jacoby.
still.
Yeah, I know about Jacoby.
Yeah.
So I know Jacoby strikes.
They both hit hard. This is, pro, I'm telling you, this is like another sleeper card. This is one of them ones where it's just going to be all action. There's going to be a lot of knockouts, a lot of stoppages.
A lot of referee
Yeah.
jumping into.
Yeah, this one, someone's going to be face down still. Facts. I feel like someone's going to go out this fight.
Probably
I reckon
Jacoby.
Jacoby.
Over the zero. That's a confident man.
I don't know if
Confident man.
Jacoby
ain't
hits
lost
hard though, man.
until your gas tank goes.
Yeah, true.
Alright,
Yeah, it's hard to
let's-
go against someone that's 12-0, isn't it?
Alright, cool. Let's move on. We also have Tana Bosa versus Iron or Gilbert. What's his name?
Kutalaba.
It's fine.
Hey, Kutalaba,
Iron
you see what I'm saying?
Kutalaba,
This
I
guy's
was-
crazy.
The Moldovan versus the Canadian.
I go Boza.
You got
If
Bosa?
it gets out around 1, yeah, Boza.
Yeah, if it's a
It's out around 1.
yo, he comes in there like the Tasmanian devil, blood. Man just come in to cause a madness, blood.
Yeah.
It's like
Not
a
like
whirlwind, fam.
that. And Iron can get caught. I've seen him get caught a couple
Yeah.
times.
But he can also catch you, fam. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah,
If
yeah,
you ain't
yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
But yo, Canadian MMA is on the come up as well, by the way. Like, and Canada's
growing.
another place where it's growing.
Vancouver. See?
Yeah.
It's growing. So yeah, I'll go with Bosa, but it wouldn't surprise me if Kutalaba just does a madness still. Like,
Alright, cool. Carry on, cuz. Scroll down. We have Pedro Munoz versus Chris Gutierrez. This is a wicked fight. This is a good fight. This is at bantamweight. You can't sleep on the bantamweights. This should be higher up in the card. This should be above the other fight.
there's a couple
This is a
fights
good
here.
fight.
I
This is a good
think there's.
fight. Pedro
Who did I say was on the
versus
early prelims earlier? Oh no, who was on the prelims? And I said
Brian
Raval.
Yeah,
Yo,
Brandon Raval, yeah.
that fight should be on the main card, fam. If it's still on it.
That's a very good fight.
That's a good fight. I'd lean
going
Gutierrez.
Yeah, I'm taking Gutierrez too.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Any other day I would have went with Chris Gutierrez, but because of Rob Font, fam, and this is another man I've disrespected, so I'm gonna go Pedro Munoz. You understand?
By sub.
By stoppage, 10
No,
seconds.
no, if he says Pedro Munoz. by
Pedro
sub.
Munoz, it could be by
That's-
knockout.
that's
You get me? Who knows, fam?
Pedro not man out, blood.
Ask
He
Cody
ain't
that.
that
Ask Cody that.
Cody, God. Let's move on, cuz. What else is there? Clay Guida.
Yeah,
Versus
and Rafa
Garcia.
Garcia.
Okay.
That's a
That's a good fight.
He's dangerous, man. Clay Guida just comes in for violence.
Yeah, bro.
Rafa Garcia is good though.
He's got.
Yeah,
That's not.
Yeah.
That's a sticky one for Clay still.
Yeah.
Mexican MMA is there already, fam.
Yeah, they're
You
on
get
smoke
me?
right now still.
They're gonna push all their man.
Yeah. Mexico.
Clay Guida's gonna have to hang it up soon, surely, man.
Yeah. Prelims.
TJ
quickly,
Brown.
Billy Algo, TJ
Yeah, look,
Brown.
Brandon Raval
okay.
has
Oh
Nicolau.
wow,
This
that's a
is-
good.
That's on the
fight.
prelims.
Wicked fight.
That's a
I don't know
good
why this is on the
fight.
prelims. That's a bit disrespectful.
What kind of disrespect is
Fourth
that, man?
and fifth.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How have you
that's
got
mad.
fourth and That's what I said.
They
man.
don't respect the flyweights, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They're moving like DJs still there.
It's not even the
That's what it
headline.
is.
It's not even the headline of the prelims. Like they've actually put who the hell is
Yeah.
Bill Algio
Yeah.
compared to Brian
And TJ
Raval
Brown.
and Nicolau, fam.
Nicolau's a bad boy.
What?
Yeah, Nicolau serious, bro. I got Nicolau.
That fight there is I'm
got
tuning.
Nicolau.
I'm locked. And this is an early card, by the way.
Yeah,
This is an early
Yeah.
card.
all these cards always early now. They make
Yeah,
these fights
yeah.
a lot more
Thankfully,
earlier
bruv. Look,
fast.
if you can make it even
Fast.
more earlier, fam. You understand?
Okay. Lando
I've seen that Lando back to
versus Daniel Zohar.
I see a Mexican flag nowadays, and I think that guy's gonna win, fam.
Is that how you get
But then I also see it.
first fight in the
That
UFC,
tattoo
you know?
looks worse than Masvidal's, fam.
Yeah.
What is that, fam? Man's got like a Sharon gun on his chest, fam. What is that, fam?
Viva la raza. That's
I
what
say
that is.
Viva la raza.
That's what that is.
Cartel tattoos, fam.
Cartels there, bro.
Yeah.
Keep going, cuz.
Shout out to the cartel.
Daniel Gomez, Aaron Phillips versus Gastelum.
don't know anyone else, really.
Jocelyn Edwards.
Jocelyn Edwards. She
Who
fought the other
said
day,
that?
no? On
Her
the,
hair
on the
is
UFC card. Did she fight on the UFC London card?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her hair is bright, fam.
And that's a wrap. And that's like going to be at T-Mobile Center, Kansas City. Okay, so the team is in Kansas City. They've moved them in the Apex
What
to
we got?
another
We've
stadium.
got
Boxing.
Any boxing?
PFL. We've got.
Is that
Let me
PFL
just
Europe?
have a look quick. Nice PFL.
Just straight
I
PFL, yeah.
believe. Let's have a quick look. See what it is.
Is it the season? Is it back? with,
Yeah, I think it's
another
welterweights.
season? Welts.
Okay.
Welterweight seasons.
Where is it? This one.
Is it? Where
Is
is
this next
it?
week? Yeah, this is next week.
It's at Las Vegas.
Have a quick
Okay.
look.
So
See
Virgin
who's on the
Hotels
card
again.
quickly.
Okay.
I'll be locked into this one.
Okay, Sabusi.
Sabusi.
He won last year.
Yeah. Who else they got in the middleweight?
Oh, that Mogador. Yeah,
Magomed
I've seen him. Yeah, I've
Karimov.
seen him. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I've
still.
heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good still.
Oh, we
Oh,
got Stevie Ray.
Oh, Steve
back.
Ray. Yeah, okay, but I know about Ray. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, don't know these guys.
Mitch
Don't know.
I don't
Don't
know.
know. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Shane Burgos.
Okay.
Burgos is back.
Yeah.
All right.
Versus
He's good, you know.
A bomb.
Yeah, Aubin
Mercier.
Mercier.
He used
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
UFC. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
All right. Burgos has got hands, but only for round one though. After that,
Oh, Taylor there.
Jelano Taylor's back.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jelano Taylor. Okay. Oh, they dashed him to the wall.
Okay.
Fair,
Decent.
that's a good card, man.
They dashed man to the
Wait, are they just all welterweights, yeah? Yeah, heavyweights.
Okay. Bless you.
Yeah, boy. That's
Okay.
that's a good night of fights.
Decent.
Yeah, I'm locked into that still.
Yeah, definitely. Bless you.
That's me.
Is there any other stuff going on? Is there Bellator on next week?
No, I think it's Cage Warriors. But that's
Okay.
yeah. We got
Is there any boxing?
Yeah.
Because I know they got the tank and thing coming up soon, innit? That's not next week, and I think it's the weekend after.
Yeah, because will be the last.
I think it's second.
All Access comes out.
Yeah, next week. Yeah, I need to watch. You know what? I need to talk to you. I might watch all of them tonight still.
Oh, Joyce as well.
Joe. Yo, pull up that card. That's Denzel's fighting as well. That fight that night, I think. Yeah, Denzel Bentley, I think. Yo, this fight is underrated, by the way.
Zhang.
Yeah. I still think Joyce is gonna knock him out.
Okay.
But Zhang is good, man. Zhang is
Zhang
very
good?
solid, bro. Zhang is solid,
Haven't
bro.
watched
He's
him
like the
on the
Chinese version of Joe Joyce, bro. Just big, solid, and he can take a punch, but it's hard to really put any work on him. You get me?
How highly do you rate Joe Joyce?
I think he might be Joshua.
High,
Right
bro.
now.
I
can't
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
what I was gonna bring it in. How
You man know how high I'm on Fury. I think realistically, the only person that could stop Fury is Joe Joyce. Maybe. I don't think you can hurt Joe Joyce, bro. The reason they call him the Juggernaut is genuinely because he actually can walk through your punches, fam. Like, I think Wilder would punch him, and I don't even know if he'd knock him down,
Yeah,
bro.
but you know, there's only so much that you can take.
Not
if
him,
you
bro.
Get clipped in your temple, anyone
Alright,
goes down.
you see when they said about Romero having
You can
like
skim
ligaments.
a man's temple and a man will fade out, bro.
No, but you see when,
a temple shot's different, bro.
but structurally, I feel like Joe Joyce is different, fam. Just
He's got
structurally,
muscle in his temple,
bro. He's got and the rest, fam. Not just muscle, fam.
bro. That is crazy.
Can you quickly pull up that card? Is it possible to pull up that card?
That's actually crazy to say.
Maybe what's the
Like, is that actually a card?
That-
Where
this-
is
this-
Is it, where is this at?
It's in
Actually
Copper
at?
Box. Copper
Oh, it's in
Box.
Copper Box?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah, Denzel Bentley's on that
Denzel
card as well, man.
Bentley
Shout out
on
Denzel Bentley. I think that's for the European. Oh no, British maybe. Is he defending his British?
Smith? Who's that? What Smith
Is who's he fought?
that?
Oh, it's in Copper Box.
Yeah, it's all Copper Box. I can't remember who Smith has fought, to be fair, but it's a good fight. It's a good fight.
British middleweight.
Yeah, he's defending his British middleweight again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
All right.
Good fight, man. One of Ellis's campmates.
Sweet.
So we look out for that all the time. And also, just quickly, whilst we're talking about this, his fight is coming up soon. WBO European. What's that? May something. That should be good, man. Coming up soon.
It's on my birthday, May 12th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You're not around for that then?
No.
Okay. Yeah. What are you saying? You coming? Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk. We got ringside there still. Yeah. That would be good still.
100, and that's a wrap, guys.
Yeah.
You know, UFC 287 all wrapped up, guys. You know, as always, we appreciate you all, everyone that was in the live stream yesterday. Everyone, go see the reaction video of Israel. We have a reaction video coming out for Rob Font, probably Kevin Holland, and it all. But guys, we appreciate you all. We'll be back next week for the Max Holloway and Arnold Allen.
Hey, Arnold.
You know, I appreciate you always. Like, comment, subscribe. Kombat Kings out. See you next week. Peace.
Easy.